last session, if I remember correctly. This,
Okay.
the archer that the entire party has surrounded.
We hadn't
This guy.
killed him yet. I think we were at the top
Okay.
of the order,
I
but I
think
think
Tizzy
we were
was
on the
going to
cusp of it.
question him, right?
Okay.
oh,
Well,
Tizzy
we were
was just gonna haul Batty over.
Well, if we're at the top of the order, it is Faradrim's turn, and this man is not looking so hot.
We want to talk to him, yeah? Yeah?
I guess.
So we're in like slow motion right now, and I'm just sitting there doing nothing.
Sorry.
Trying to figure out how to RP this.
Just get the info, Grim.
We're like mid-fight. Can I roll to try to cut his bow?
Yeah, roll me for intimidation, actually.
That would be a. Come on, Kurt. It's charisma, yeah. So 13.
13? Okay.
I rolled a
12.
15 to assist.
12 actually. Math.
It's. Oh, you're gonna go right after him and use that as your action, Batty?
Well, yes, I was going to use my action to assist.
Okay. And you roll a 15 for intimidation?
Yes.
Okay. Faradrim, you're gonna like come at him with a quick slash and leave like a large like dent in his bow as you try to cut it in half, and Batty is gonna come like directly behind you and slice it the rest of the way in half as you both just kind of like bar him up against the side of the cliff. And he's just gonna hold his hands up in the air at this point and just say, "Okay, all right now. I'm sure we can talk this out."
How
Talk.
heavily guarded is the way ahead?
Well, that depends on what your definition of guarded means.
Just spit it
How
out.
many people? How many people?
In the next room, I don't know, maybe 5?
And beyond?
Well, that's really hard to say, isn't it? You're gonna have to roll me a persuasion.
I heard there were 5 people in a room.
Let's not forget to ask his name too. This isn't the Drow Cave. This is the fucking. Is this the Drow Cave?
It is.
Okay.
It's the
Not Goblin Run, right? We're doing Goblin Run next.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what you had decided. By the
What are
Drow?
drow again?
Dark Elves.
Oh, thank you.
Who's gonna roll a persuasion?
Yeah, he's just up against the wall, like, so if you guys are gonna just stand there, I'm gonna go ahead and.
Hold on, I'm doing it. The first, okay, yeah, unfortunately I rolled a 7.
To persuade him?
No.
I think I'll test my
I'll do
luck
the-
with the
I'll
Zentarum,
do
thank
the-
you. And he's just gonna make like a lip zipping motion with his hand.
Alright, man, I guess we have no use for you, so we might as well kill you.
Well, no.
If you're not gonna talk, I mean.
I've already told you how many people are in the next room. Surely that should be enough information for a party as magnificent as yourselves.
What have you? I'm gonna
Should've
shake him
killed
down.
guy.
Can I pick him up and shake him by his ankles?
Roll me for strength.
Sure. Ooh, that's an 18 plus.
Actually, you can't do this because you've already used up most of your turn.
Oh, I used my
It's-
action. Never
Yeah,
mind.
it's we're still in initiative technically. So it's Yosef's turn to say something to this man.
What was the last
I'm sorry.
interaction
That was
between...
I know that was going places, guys.
No, you're good.
Okay.
I'll pick him up next term and shake him.
So the last interaction was him being threatened by Batty.
Yeah, I mean, he's up against the wall with his hands in the air, submitting. I mean, it's safe to say we're out of initiative, honestly, because we're not seen. But I don't want to. I don't want to like get the whole session monopolized. I want to give everybody else a chance because we were in initiative order.
He could. He could also try to pull a fast one.
Fair. Yeah, because Fairgram has apparently gotten this guy to shut the fuck up.
Trying to think of what to say to this man.
So, Joey Joannis, is it Joey's turn or John's turn?
Oh, it's John's turn.
It's John. Joseph.
Yeah. Are you talking to me?
Yes, it is your turn to decide whether or not you want to intimidate this fellow or
I
kill
thought
him or...
I thought Batty was trying to talk to me in RP.
Oh, okay.
No, I was trying to just think of a line because I'm trying to rhyme it.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. Ryan Mark is back.
As a cute cat.
Let's see. You would tell us more about the men, or you will die. And do not doubt, for this is no lie.
Well, you're no Edgar Allan Poe, but I'll take your word for it. Roll me for intimidation or persuasion. Persuasion? We go with intimidation. You threatened to kill him. So.
I did.
I'm just writing down Edgar Allan Poe as canon so I can
I
quote
rolled
it
it with
later on.
advantage.
Yeah, you know. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you went with advantage. So we'll take the 16 then. As the first
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna say. Okay. Let's see what I can give you guys. He's just gonna say, okay. What else can I tell you? What do you want to know?
What kind of weapons? So I may not be threatened.
Well, we've got a couple of bruisers and a couple of drangs in there, a couple of sharpshooters. I would keep pretty low to the floor if I were you.
So what?
I plan to make a boom. How big is the room?
Well, not that big, and certainly not that stable. And at this point, he's gonna start like jittering up and down in fear.
What do you mean stable? This might turn into a fable.
Roll me persuasion.
I have a very high mod on persuasion.
All right, and okay, so he's gonna say, "All right, look, just don't do anything stupid, okay? Because there's a mine in there. All right, they've been digging around quite a bit, and let's just say you don't want this whole place to come down on top of me. I mean us. I mean you. All right, cool. So if you guys got everything you need." I'm just gonna slide out here, cause Calphil.
Is this my turn?
Yes.
I'm going
Let's go down there.
to take this time when we are not in active combat to set down my brass brazier with charcoal, incense, and some tea herbs, and set it on fire.
Okay. And you're just gonna like start smoking up in that hallway.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
It's not like a high burn. It's like a light wafting of smoke.
Okay. Cool. You do that. Joey, what are you doing?
Well, my sword is currently on the ground, so Joey would like to pick it up.
Yes, you can do that for sure. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I want to look ahead to make sure that no one is coming. Is this a cliff that I see?
Roll me a perception check.
Back.
Okay. So at the end of the tunnel in front of you, you can see in between a couple of like stalactites, there is about a 6-foot drop at the edge of this tunnel. And it drops down into a larger cavern area. And you can see in that larger cavern area that there appears to be someone wearing something very large, someone very large wearing gilded armor at the other end of it. And they appear to have their back to you at this point.
Okay, and would you say this is above their eye line? Like they would have to like look up to see?
I think this would be basically right at their eye line. At 6 feet.
Okay. I would just like to just scoot forward a little bit, like over here, and try and just like keep a lookout / eavesdrop.
Okay. Yeah, you do that. And when you get to that point in the tunnel, you can hear like echoing, and like some kind of heated debate is going on between the people that are down in the cavern area. But the cavern's pretty large, and it's kind of hard to hear from where you're at. So I don't think you can make anything out unless you get closer.
Can I see what my character sees right now, or is that
Yes.
like in the ground?
Hang on, let me peek at what you can see. That feature's just like working today. A miracle. Yes, you can. Since you're over there, you can also see that. Yeah, there appears to be a very, very large cage in this room, and it appears to be over the top of a trench that has been dug and filled with like stones. And from where you're at, Joey, I think that you can feel quite a bit of heat also coming from this like wrought iron furnace or something.
Okay. Random unrelated questions. Are Balrogs a thing in this universe?
In 5e, I don't think. I mean, there's like a bunch of demons that are probably relatively close, but I don't think there's like an exact Balrog.
Okay.
Let's look it up.
I would think maybe like a pitch fiend would be similar.
Yeah, well, pit fiends are actually kind of small, aren't they?
Maybe I am thinking of not a pit fiend.
Okay, so like the Balor is pretty close. They have like a flame whip and stuff, and they have wings. Anyways, does that answer your question?
Yes.
Somewhat.
Yeah, in my turn.
Okay, Dizzy.
While they're
I'm assuming that you have let this archer go. Is that what I'm hearing? Because he's just gonna kind of be inching out of the cave at this point. He's gonna bump into you, Dizzy, as he's leaving, and say, "All right, cool, you guys have fun. Good luck, yeah." And he's just gonna start heading for the tunnel.
Can I ask him to help me out? I want to drag the body of the other person over to the table where their playing cards and stuff are, and just kind of like prop it there against the table so it's not immediately drawing attention the way like a corpse in the middle of the floor would.
Okay. Yeah.
I just want to ask him if he'll help me drag this body over.
Sure thing. Let's just get this done, all right? Let's just get this done. Let's go. Let's get it. Come on, pick it up. Let's do it.
Lovely, thank you, darling. And yeah.
So he very hurriedly like helps you drag that body over to the table. I think I'll do the baddie. I'm sorry. And you just like prop it up in one of the chairs.
Yeah.
Eyes are closed, open, question mark. How do you want to, hand on the table, cards in hand?
Are these also
Weekend at Bernie's type deal?
Are there like mugs?
Yeah, there's definitely some
Mug in hand slumped on the table.
cool.
And then I'm
All
going to
right.
go back over, and before climbing over the wall, try to clean up the spider webbing and entangled stuff.
The net that came down from earlier.
No, Calthil used her wand of web to help us climb over this
That's right. Yeah.
battle,
Okay.
and so like I'm trying to clean that up. Basically, I'm afraid of someone else coming in here behind us and just like storming us. So, trying to like clean it up ish.
Okay. How are you going about that? I think that would probably be a strength save if you're just trying to like whack it apart, or
Can I cotton candy it on my flail?
okay. Yeah, roll me.
He flail.
I don't even know what that would be.
He's
I
also
don't.
very burnable if anyone has a torch.
Yeah. I'm just gonna let you do that. I don't see why that needs to have a roll. That's just funny. So yeah, you do that. And your mace is just like a lot heavier now and covered with a bunch of webbing. So definitely dull at this point.
Sick.
Okay. After Tizzy, Fairgrim, you're back up. I think you're muted.
Did the archer get away?
Oh yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, I was gonna say we didn't really keep an eye on him, but that's okay. He was an asshole anyway.
I think he was afraid of a cave-in.
Yeah, maybe we should be worried about that. Let me pan, you bastard.
Roll me a perception, Fairgrim.
That's when he's being a son of a bitch. Perception.
It's working
I did
perfectly
click
on
it.
my end. I don't want to jinx
Yeah,
it.
I think this is an internet, like a connection thing, I think.
16? Okay. So when you look down off of the ledge, you also see this some huge gilded figure, and next to them on the floor, you also see a very 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 large, heavy-looking steel ring attached to an even larger chain that appears to run into a hole in the floor.
Okay.
And the edge of a very large structure over here. And you too would feel a pretty immense amount of heat coming from the end of this tunnel.
Thick. Alright. It's pretty hot in the next room. And we're definitely not alone.
And Batty, it will be your turn.
What's the play here, guys? Are we moving forward? Or are we turning back?
I have an idea. It is. I'm gonna go in there.
You're gonna go.
I'm gonna scream at them. I'm gonna yell at them all that if they don't surrender, I will fireball.
Okay. Fairgroom, from where you're at, you can also hear a sort of inaudible conversation going on from down somewhere in the cavern.
I'm gonna hold my turn then until Yosef goes. If he's so confident about this, I'm gonna. The bard want to go? I'm gonna let the bard go.
Maybe we should try to eavesdrop on these two. And I kind of like gesture with my head around the corner because I'm still like that's where Peregrine's attention still is.
I'm gonna roll a
Okay.
lazy
Joseph, rather,
perception.
sorry.
Roll me for stealth, Fairgroom. And what are you doing, Batty?
I'm just gonna roll if I can hear to see if they say we should hear to see. So I
you
did not hear
can't-
anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't see or hear anything. And then Fairgroom, roll me for stealth as you try to stick your ear out around the corner.
Just my ear, like.
Yeah, he's like little Harry Potter ears.
I got a 11.
Okay.
Greater than 10.
You are going to hear a conversation going on between this larger individual and someone else in the room with him. But he's going to say, listen here, Drang. If I tell you that's an owlbear cub, then it's a cub. I fought a few in my time, you know? And then you're going to hear, ha, bruisers. You've never seen an owlbear, and they wouldn't go near your stench. Besides, it's an owlbear chick. You'll have to get sensitive towards their dominant instincts. What do you know, street trash? You come here out of the gutter and tell the Zentarum hero what's what. And then the other guy's just gonna look up at him and laugh and say, you can't bring that up in every situation, you blithering idiot. Just because you killed a swath of gnomes in the Bells Jangles arena. Rufius is a big customer, you know. I doubt the boss will let you off easy for that one. Owlbears have chicks, plain and simple. What do you know? He's gonna spit in the dirt at this point, Peregrine. The big boys upstairs are always complaining about working with little men from the Feywild, but I never heard him talk any action against them. And he's gonna say, a bunch of bell-headed freaks to be afraid of, not while I'm breathing. And he's gonna say, I've seen him too, up close, massive beasts, more bear than owl, if you ask me. And then the other guy's gonna argue back, who's asking you? You better hope your little stunt made a dent, otherwise I don't think you're gonna be worth keeping over that 10,000 platinum with that beast in there will fetch us. Rufius paid for that, remember? You thick-skulled nincompoop. If the boss doesn't kill you at the next shift change, then the Jangle-meister is sure to catch you in the forest.
Did anyone else hear any of that?
Cool. I'm just going to put it all on screen.
Why do I fucking know that name?
That.
I'm going to drop that in general if you guys want to go through that. I'm sorry for all of the dialogue.
Oh, do not apologize.
Holy fuck. Rufius is the tiny gnome from the fight pit.
Yeah!
Yeah.
I did. Yeah.
Yay notes.
Yeah, and I dropped the whole conversation in the Discord in general.
Exposition dumb.
Can I do a history check to see if they're chicks or cubs?
That is a wonderful question. I'm glad you asked, because they are still in a heated debate at this point in time about this chicks and cubs conversation. I guess Palathil, roll me for history.
Oh, I don't know why I had advantage on.
I took the 14.
All the cucks.
It would have been 14.
Oh no.
14.
No.
I think that you're fairly certain that an argument could be made that they're cubs.
There were
I can't tell you if you're right or not. I can just tell you that you're fairly certain.
Okay. Are they
It's highly
born?
debated.
Are they born through an egg or no?
Ooh, they are.
They're not live birth. Owlbears do give eggs.
Okay.
If it's through an egg, it's a chick.
Ib. It's a chib.
Is that canon?
That they hatch eggs?
It is. It is canon. I checked.
I wonder how
Does that
big
mean
they are.
alligators have chicks? They have eggs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
I think-
fine.
What's a baby
Yes.
alligator called?
An aglet.
Wait, what?
Isn't
No,
that
that's
the thing at the end of
That's
a
the end of the
shoelace?
shoestring.
It is.
Right, but if they were the same, that would be so cute. Because
Okay,
it would imply
okay.
that's why it was like you clip the little end of it.
Can I just have little baby alligators on the end of my shoelaces and
That would be so sick. That's the new trend. Oh my god.
Oh,
yeah?
they're just little hatchlings.
This is good.
Well, I mean, like
You
not
know
like
the
actual ones, but like
possibility.
little like plastic ones, and like for like like on the end of my shoelaces. Like how sick
Chelsea's
is that?
right.
This
Hatchlings
is
is
gonna
the
be
correct.
You're just called
Garbage.
hatchlings.
Are you? Is the party going to chime in on the heated debate?
God, that would be so in character.
If Calico knew for sure she had the right answer, she would.
Yeah, and I'm going to
The
say,
doubt is holding
yeah.
her back.
as of this moment, we are out of initiative, so I'm going to let the party decide what they want to do.
Oh,
I
then
would
I'm
like
gonna
to
pick up the
clarify-
book.
Let's Calico, what are we doing? I want to hear from the
crossing
rest
the
of the
wall.
party.
I want
I
to
have
threaten
tried
them.
countless times to speak some sense into this bird boy. He will not listen to me. I am not going to attempt to try to stop him anymore, even though there is an owl bear creature that needs to be protected and is worth 10,000 platinum. So maybe blowing up the mine would be a bad idea.
Please, friends, keep your wit. I won't actually do it.
So what's your plan if they call your bluff?
My
You guys
suggestion.
rush in and help defend me from them.
My suggestion is for us to leave. From what I've seen, I think we're probably all gonna die.
Yeah, Joey's got a pretty decent vantage point.
If you guys could see what I see right now, I think you would. I think you'd want to leave.
Then I feel it's only fair we also return the fee that we collected for taking this mission.
You're not willing to give me any understanding.
Well, what if we just blow up the mine on the way out?
That's not really clearing out the drow.
Well,
The
we
whole
did.
purpose was that
We
they
were-
need the mine.
We were
It
specifically
doesn't
asked
solve
to
the
clear out
mystery
the
of the
drow.
steel ring either, does it?
Do we
Just
need
forgot.
the steel ring?
Look, that is my suggestion: either to leave or blow up the mine. Do with that which I don't know how to say that. You know what I'm trying to say though.
Well,
Okay.
yeah.
If you're saying this like in character, I'm gonna come see if I can't see what you see.
Oh,
Roll me
come,
for
on,
stealth.
come on over.
This
Yosef?
seems like, yeah.
All right, what do I gotta roll, Mr. DM?
If we know that
Stealth.
drow like to do necromancy for various purposes, and there's giant
I didn't hear you.
chains.
Stealth.
Yosef,
Or
roll me for stealth is what I said. Okay, cool. Well, that's good. All right, cool.
Out of character, I think there's a TPK down this HOLE.
I agree.
yeah,
I didn't agree until I saw the creature.
Oh wait.
didn't that thing warp away the fucking
I
terrifying?
will say this comes from
Beastie
a
is
little
monster.
bit of previous editing experience that I'm not supposed to talk about for Jacob's campaign. But I do believe that down this hole is a TPK, and that we need to be at least level 15 before we go to this hole.
Say maybe like a come back later type beat.
Are you implying that I don't properly level my dungeons? Because
I am not
Kind of
saying you
hard.
don't properly level them. I'm saying that just in game they are not leveled according to geography, which makes sense. I mean, it is logical not to have them leveled by geographical distance from Daggerford, but per level, and that we are not quite at this level.
Depends. Do you
I
make your
believe
campaigns
you
like
all,
a
and
video
I'm
game?
totally down to leave. But also, if you just don't believe in the power of friendship and teamwork, that's okay to just say that.
No.
Not
look,
leveling nothing affected the friendship.
anything is possible. Is
I
what
have-
I will say. As the
I have an idea.
For Calpa.
Joey can wait at the cave entrance and make sure no one comes.
Coward.
You beefy coward.
We've been doing a pretty good job of picking them off one at a time.
Yosef, roll me a history and perception check.
You don't see what I see
Yeah.
right now.
Works until you get to a big
wait, guy,
group of
is that
people.
history and perception?
Yes.
Somebody talking. I love it, but
Okay.
The natty.
Okay.
I don't know things, but I'm very perceptive.
For a moment, you get a full glimpse of the creature that is in the bottom of this pit with the cage over the top of it, Yosef.
Yeah.
And it appears to be a horse black as midnight, like 4 times the size of a regular horse. And instead of like a mane coming off of it, it's just wreathed in fire and flames. And there's quite an immense amount of heat coming from the cage in there. You
Yeah.
also see 2 steel rings on the floor. And the Zentarum guys are just still arguing at each other at this point. You also, I'm trying to see what else you can see at this point. There appears to be like a very large iron lock on this enclosure, and that I gotta give you something for anatomy. Oh, wonderful! You can. like at the very back of your hearing, like you almost didn't notice it until now. You can hear what sounds like something hitting rock and like slight vibrations and high pitched like crack sounds, as if metal is striking rock. But it's very very distant and it's not quite in unison.
Can I make the assumption that is active mining?
Yes. Hold on.
Okay, cool. Would it be ridiculous to try to talk to this horse?
Yeah, that can't possibly go wrong.
What?
Yes, the horse has all of the information.
You might
This
want
is
to
The
beautiful.
horse is your inside equine.
identify, maybe like figure out the nature of the thing before
The fun
try to negotiate with it.
I'm
The fun thing about
not gonna
horses-
negotiate. I want to just see what's going on with it.
The funny thing about horses is if it gets out, it can just chase us down indefinitely.
Especially what appears to be like a summoned demon horse, maybe for some kind of rider.
Could be. So what is your plan to communicate with this beast?
Speak with animals is not going to work if it's a fey beast. Just letting you know, if it's a summoned creature, speak with animals is not going to work.
Probably
I don't
not
think
gonna
it-
work if it's demon either.
I don't think it's a
Hold on.
summoned creature because they said that they're trying to sell it, right?
You did hear that.
So, like, if it's a fey beast, then it knows fey language, which I know,
I mean,
and I know, and
the
I have.
language of speak with animals just says ability to communicate with beasts for the duration.
Are you so certain that this thing is from the Feywild?
I'm not certain of anything, my man, but I will burn every spell slot I have in an attempt to talk to it if
You
I
could try
can.
to like message it first.
We established they can talk back, right?
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, with message, yeah, they can respond.
Okay. Yeah, let's message them if everyone's cool with that.
Well, I mean, that would also be telekinetic, so the guards would not hear you whinnying like
I
a
guess-
horse in the hallway.
I guess we'll do that. Let's message the black horse thing
Okay.
in the cage.
What are you gonna say? What are you gonna message?
Hello, I am Joseph Smoot. How are you?
No, you say you may have heard of me.
It is not often that
I'm
someone
sorry.
begins a conversation by giving me their name.
Yeah, well,
That might have been a mistake.
that's okay, you know, because I am also of the Fae, so I understand what I just did.
You too are lucky. I'm feeling rather generous in this moment. Perhaps we could strike a deal. You could get
Oh,
me
yes?
out of this pit and away from these brutes, and I could offer you a chance.
A chance.
Deals. Straight to the deals.
With demon horses. We can't hear any of this, by the way.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
sorry.
It's okay. It's meta talk. Fine.
A chance per chance. I'm a
He's
fan.
going to like walk in a circle in the bottom of his pit and just say, "Of course, you could also just help me out for free."
The only thing I want is to not die by letting you out.
Inside check.
Is that? Oh wait, yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. Can I do an insight check? Actually, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Feels scummy, no, but whatever.
Pretty good. He doesn't seem to be lying to you, but he doesn't seem to be particularly well-intentioned in general.
I don't know how to rhyme it, so I'm just gonna say it because I just want to move on with this. But
No worries.
I don't. Okay, so it's like I don't mind helping you out for free, but I do want information if you're willing to share some.
Fine. You get me out of this mess, I'll tell you everything.
That's no problem. You just need us to get rid of these men here.
And the archer behind me. And the one in the corner.
All right. You got yourself a deal, Mr. Demon Horse. All right, turn to the party. Hey guys, so if we kill everyone and help the horse thing, we're just gonna get all the information.
Yeah, so why would we let the demon horse out of its secure cell?
He's very cool and not dangerous to us and has information, and I need him to help me find my parents.
Based
Yeah,
upon
he is
what?
not dangerous to us.
Based upon my trust, I gave him my name, and he is from the Fae, and he didn't do anything to me, and that's like super trustworthy, dude.
Mm-hmm. You don't even know his name.
That's true. He didn't give it to me because he's smarter.
Well, I didn't say it. How do you know he is not dangerous to us?
He didn't use my name against me just now to get him out of the cage. He talked to me. It seemed it seemed very trustworthy. Okay, I promise you.
Did Yosef convey the
Can I do
information
an
about
insight check?
the two archers?
On who?
The situation?
You can
As
assess
someone who
Yosef.
grew up learning about the Fae and shit from mom's library.
I think that you're allowed to assess Yosef's competency, so yeah, I'll allow that. Assess whether or not he's
17.
lost his marbles. He seems serious and well thought.
Did Yosef convey
what
the
is
information
that?
about
Oh,
the
yeah.
two archers?
Yeah. No. He just
I
said all
relay-
these guys.
I relay the information of the where they are in the room because I don't remember to actually tell them.
So here's an option. Since we know he's still locked up and you guys seem determined to finish this, we could just go in there and we could kill all the drow, and we could just leave the creature in its cage.
No, I'm letting it out.
And get that 10,000? No, we probably can't do that. Maybe we could get the platinum too.
Yeah, because we could tell the person that is already giving us the bounty, and then we could tell them about that creature and make a little bit extra money.
Not sure if double crossing a demon fairy horse is the best idea.
Well, I'm not going to be double crossing anybody. Is the thing. This thing doesn't even know of my existence.
We could take a middle ground where we just free the horse, get some information, and come back later.
Well, the demon horse is the primary issue, I think. That might kill all of us very easily.
I'm telling you, the demon horse is like a nice demon.
I don't care if demon horse
Yeah,
is a demon.
You're also kind of really invested in this whole my daddy's cursed storyline right now, so...
Like, I have bad.
I was marked. I need to figure this out.
Seems like a you problem, Yosef.
It really does seem like a
Hey.
Yosef problem.
I'll help you guys with your problems. What the fuck?
Oh,
You
damn.
never have Betty with Betty problems.
Daddy problems is Daddy want to smash, and I help Daddy smash every day.
This
Sure,
is
yeah.
fair. This is fair.
Okay, so
I even
the
gave Batty
argument
free food and
between
beer.
the Zentarum and Bruisers is coming
Yeah.
to a close as the younger and smaller of the two just decides to stop talking at this point because they can see that they're going to get nowhere with the conversation. And at this point, they are going to start making their way back to their usual posts. Everybody roll me stealth.
I'm gonna lazy roll. You guys roll 20. We're gonna see how this goes.
Oh, sorry, Margaret. Are you gonna keep?
No, I'm not muted. I was just mouthing it. It's a 9. I just don't want to say it out loud.
Okay.
It's not a bad group stealth.
Not a bad group stealth. Yeah, so the average is fine. The larger of the two just kind of like is kicking rocks and just kind of walks back to the other side of the cage. At this point, he's going to look up into the tunnel where you guys are at and just kind of look around. Wow, I'm surprised. But yeah, he doesn't see any of you guys. He just like looks in, kind of takes a quick sniff, and then walks back over to his post beside the enclosure, and just stands there, kind of grunting. You can tell he's upset because he can tell that he didn't win the argument. So yeah, he's aware of that.
I like his priorities.
But I guess if you guys got a closer look at him, his face is completely covered by his helmet, and you can't really tell like what race he is. But he is about 7 feet tall, so he's a pretty large individual. Because his head comes well over the side of the ledge.
He's big boy.
So there's an archer behind the horse, and then there's another archer somewhere in this room. Unless he was
In the
talking-
corner somewhere, yeah. How do you guys want to do this?
Well, if you guys want to bail out and go to Goblin Run instead, I understand. Otherwise,
I really want to help the demon horse.
I mean, we could clear, if there's only 4 creatures, we can clear out the area, then decide what to do with Demon Horse later.
Sure.
Sure, Joey. Farm boy.
So these are probably drow. I still haven't seen any drow.
Hey man, you wanna beat these guys? Give me
Our
the
assessment
signal
program.
and we will beat these guys.
yeah. So far, I will say this is not quite what you were told it was going to be.
Yeah, I don't know what a drawer is, so...
They're dark elves.
No, I'm not saying that as Joey.
Oh, as Joey, gotcha.
Drawer.
Jar.
The drow, you know, Calathel is normal elf. Yes,
No, they are subterranean.
they're like her, but dark.
Yeah. They worship it.
Yeah,
Spider
you can
bitch.
say that.
Lilith, she's super hot. She has a spider
Not
body.
super scary.
You know, what can she do with those pincers? Oh man.
So,
I mean,
if,
Lilith is super hot, but she really evil.
so if none of the creatures we fought were drawer, then there's a good chance that none of the things that we fight here are. So what is really going on?
Maybe that's
You
the
guys
drow.
don't think that Isanora would have lied to us, do you?
You guys have heard quite a bit about the Zentarum as well.
I don't know what
How
to
much
do.
money did we take from her?
You took a
2,500.
lot of money.
I'm sorry, one of the intelligence characters is gonna have have to handle this. Kinsey, Cal.
I mean, the Moonstone Manse
One of
funded
y'all
the ship.
intelligence characters.
Remember, she
got
told you
it.
she was well funded by the Moonstone.
Yeah,
Manse.
yeah. But like, she wouldn't lie to us.
I don't know. Do we do any inside checks on her? Actually, we did.
Uh,
And it was a 13, I think. It was pretty low.
Well,
Well-
we did come to do this one as an off branch on our way to Goblin Run. It's starting to smell like this one's going to be a little bit more involved. So perhaps we just put a little pin in this one and come back to it.
Awesome.
However, I
I'm
will
so
follow
sorry.
all of y'all if you need me.
I forgot one detail, Yosef, since you rolled that nat 20 on the perception. The big guy appears to have like a scroll with a wax seal on it hanging from his waist. I forgot to mention
Snatchy,
that.
snatchy.
How ridiculous would it be to try to use Mage Hand to steal that?
Oh, that's perfect.
That's the perfect level of Yosef.
That's what Mage Hand is for, I think.
Well, I would like to try to do that. I think.
Okay. Yeah, roll me stealth.
Come on, baby.
Sure.
Come on, man.
Okay. Okay. So you like very gracefully make your mage hand appear like right behind the guy, I think, so that it doesn't like cause any, like doesn't appear to be traveling for very long of a distance. And you just like slowly reach your fingers
Okay,
forward. Or the mage hand.
Sorry, I
the
just
mage
saw that,
hand's
Randall.
fingers forward.
Yeah, sounds
And
good.
clasp around the scroll and just like very lightly pop right off of his waistband.
I've built a
and it
little
just
bit more of the
floats back
fence
over to
since
you.
my
And
carpenter's
then you
level 2
hear a
now.
loud breath, and then
I should be able to finish it.
as this guy is
Question mark,
definitely
question mark.
sleeping. But you did get the scroll.
Wait, who's asleep?
The big guy.
Oh,
The horse?
No, the larger of the two individuals guarding the horse.
I gave that horse my full name. I'm kind of
Right
thinking
off the
about
bat.
it. Yeah,
Oh.
so like,
You did
if
not
we
promise
leave, he
you would
has my
bring him.
name.
You did not promise
like, I
you would
kinda
bring
made a
him
deal.
today.
No, I
Um,
kind of made a deal with him that we would do it right now.
Right now?
I think I said something about soon.
Does
Well,
attacking
soon is.
does attacking somebody while sleeping give advantage on hit?
He does.
How far away is that guy from the cliff?
It looks like about 5 feet. A little bit more than.
Okay. Well, I could probably take out this guy really quick since he's sleeping if I just jump by leap sneak attacking from the ledge. I mean, there's only 4 of them, right? And there's 6 of us.
Are you gonna? By the way, what are we doing with the scroll? Who has the scroll
Yeah.
and what's going on with it?
I would like to read the scroll.
Okay. I'm gonna post something on screen.
See what it says.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that someone in the party has the identify spell, but okay, bud.
No, I want to read it.
Yeah,
All
I
I can
figured.
hear is-
I figured.
All
Okay.
I can hear is Brennan Lee Mulligan going, "This is your use of the identifier."
I am going to post something else.
My favorite
Actually,
version of identify.
Yosef, are you going to be sharing what you find on the scroll with the party?
Yeah. Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
gonna
like,
post this in the general then.
Yeah.
But you unfurl a scroll, and it appears to have the seal of Daggerford on it. So that's interesting. And inside of it, there appears to be some sort of inventory of some kind, some kind of manifest. And it's got some. Oh, god damn it! I gotta delete this. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm the worst DM ever.
No, you're not.
No, that was an overreaction.
Don't say that about my friend.
Is the comment gone? Did I read it fast enough?
I don't see any comment.
In the general chat, other than the conversation.
I
The
read it- I read
conversation's
it
there,
all.
that's it.
All right, cool. Sorry about that, guys. I put a little bit too much information.
Don't
in
you
there.
dare apologize. I will fight you.
So at the top of the scroll, you guys see the date. And under the date, you see a collection of symbols.
Fuck, champ.
It's a squid. If I turn my head sideways, it's a squid.
And below the
Game.
symbols, you see a list of what appears to be some sort of manifest. And on the
Oh,
list,
no.
you
It's
see
like an
one
ingredient list.
astral
That's what they're
shard.
using to summon stuff.
You see one elven chain. You see one vial of sovereign glue, 2 moon sickles, and 1 frost brand.
Out of character, this looks like some sort of banishment spell.
This also, the
of
sovereign glue
character.
was the golem thing, right?
Yeah.
Very interesting.
I think
You're
we
muted,
I
Max.
thought it was Sovereign Blue. That makes so much more sense.
Max, if you said
This seems
something,
more
like
you're muted.
This seems more like a summoning
it's
thing
like
to me.
either summoning or
I'll say
banishment.
we came across that
Some
before
sort
for
of-
sure.
Astral connection from plane to plane.
Yeah, so
Out of
both
character,
Calithil
that doesn't
and
go any other-
Tizzy have recognized that one of the ingredients you guys are familiar with, which is the sovereign glue.
Yeah, I'm also
Um,
going to sheath and hide my moon sickle.
Also,
Also,
do have a moon sickle.
Note, actually, everybody rolling perception on this scroll really quick, so I can just give out information on a need-to-know basis.
Let me see what my perception.
Yeah.
Joey, we're twins.
Oh, sorry,
I hope
Tizzy.
not.
Weird.
Joey, what if we happen to be
What did you
in-game
roll, Fairground?
siblings or
Oh, what are we?
like
What are
family
we?
members? Like you're my distant
Perception
cousin.
on the,
I really
scroll.
doubt that.
1.
Oof.
That.
Okay. Joey and Yosef, Tarsak's second, 1486, was about 3 weeks ago that this is dated from. And then, yes, Calithil, you would recognize the sovereign glue, and I also think that the moonsicles would probably stick out as well to you, considering you have a moonsicle.
Yeah.
And then, Calithil, roll me history.
Fuck roll 20.
There's not much I can give you with a 10. Something, all I can say is something definitely stands out to you about that date. But none of you can make heads or tails of the symbols that are on there.
Hey Jacob,
Yes.
out of character, is that date within a date we played?
Yes.
Okay.
How long in
Would-
game have we been playing for?
I know I
Like
already
a month and
rolled.
a half.
Yeah, not that long. I know I already rolled history. Would I know based on the fact that I know it's 3 weeks ago what phase the moon was in?
At that time, if it was 3 weeks ago, it would have been like waxing, whatever the tiny version of it is called.
Is that the
Crescent?
date we
Crescent?
fucking went to
Yeah,
the
crescent.
astral
So it'd be
plane?
coming out of a new moon.
Yes.
Okay.
Waxing crescent.
Uh,
Not quite a gibbets. The waxing.
wait, is that the date that we were in that one dungeon and it was like screaming "Let me out" forever? And then we went to like the astral area.
It's, well, yeah, going in between planes, it's kind of hard to put a date on that?
That's a vague yes to my mind.
That sounds like some wonky time bullshit.
It was when you were not present in Daggerford. That's what
Oh
that
my
was.
gosh.
Okay.
Can anyone in the party read Thieves' Cant?
Joey can.
Yeah, Joey.
Are you asking that ironically?
I'm asking that like matter of factly.
Oh yeah, yes. I can read Thieves' Cant. It's like the only thing I can read.
He's been wanting to utilize that for so long.
Yeah, I'm so glad too because here it is. Are you? If I give you this information, are you going to share it with the party, or would you like me to keep it to a private DM?
I would like to share it with the party.
Okay. So you look at the symbols, and you recognize kind of like an old school method for writing and for like labeling products. And what you find after translating this is that it says Oleg's Weapon Forge, which you guys would recognize, Calathil would recognize, and I believe Batty would recognize as the place that you got your vicious battle axe, Batty.
I
And-
remember Oleg.
And
Nice.
Calathil, I believe that is also where you got your.
He also was not the guy who outfitted me with the oil slick armor.
Mm-hmm.
That was Oleg as well, right?
Yep, and your what's it called is officially worn off, by the way. Hour long. What's it
Got
called?
it?
Yep.
Reporting bond. I'm not looking at my notes right now, but it is checked off.
Okay.
So this conversation took like 45 minutes, which
You guys have been chilling in this tunnel trying to figure out what to do for a
that
minute.
tracks. That tracks.
If it has been an
You-
hour, then this would have taken effect.
Oh, you're finding your familiar. What is your familiar, Caliphil? Please
I
tell
want
us.
a teeny tiny celestial bat, please.
Hell yeah. Okay.
That's so cute.
Love
I'm
it.
imagining it looks like the
His name is going to be Ravioli.
The Anastasia, what's his name? Bartholomew or something?
Barthol-
You could have made a cow, couldn't you?
Who cares?
If
No
I
one
wanted to be a
cares.
terrible familiar, yes.
That's cute and a hit and a
Oh,
hat.
sloth.
Hey,
I actually think a cow would be more in the realm of
I
Feinstein.
don't have a ghost bat, but I've got
That's okay.
this. And
A regular bat will work. I'll just pretend.
in D&D.
I might be able to make him slightly transparent. Hang on. See what we can do.
If you make him slightly transparent, that would be like perfect.
Even over. Okay, and then let me give you motor.
Well, no slightly transparency.
And everyone just sees a tiny little moonlight bat just fly up and land on my shoulder. I'm just like, oh,
Oh, what a cute pet. I love pets. Hello. And I'll go up to its nose like, hello.
Cool. All right. So yeah, your familiar appears. All right. What are we doing, guys? Let's get the show on the road. What's going on?
I'm just gonna RP here, DM, okay?
All right. All right.
Intelligent space characters.
I
Living character. Okay, smart people, you deal with this. I don't know what's going on.
Well, we can figure out what's going on after we clear out the dungeon, right? Because the information we're gonna have is gonna conflict with that, which
So
means
now
I
you
can't
want
do
to
my
clear out
leaping
the
sneak
dungeon?
attack.
Because you didn't want to clear out the dungeon, but now you want to clear out the dungeon?
I mean, that is what I heard.
the
Well-
demon horse will give us all of the information that we want.
Okay, so Betty's
Literally
back
all
now?
of it.
What I'm hearing is Buddy
let's smash now and figure out about horse lectures.
Okay, Buddy smash. So I'll charge into the chamber and attack the first person I see.
Can I
Okay.
cast Bless?
Wait, can I do my leaping sneak attack on the sleeping guy?
Okay. Roll me for initiative.
Please, no more than 2 of you die.
Doesn't.
We only have so many
Damn.
diamonds, people.
Also, you die, you owe me a fucking diamond.
Oh, that's a 4.
The die amount.
See.
Aye.
Thanks.
Joe. Thanks. I got you.
Wait, why does Farragut say 21?
Also, Joe, do you want to play?
They don't always
Overlord
all change, so I do them manually.
next time I'm in town?
It's from
Yes, please.
Victoria.
Cool, because I got peeps who would be up for that. And you know you need at least 3 people.
Yes, please, please, please.
I got you.
Do we need to roll a tiebreaker?
Yeah, looks like Calico and Fairground do roll a tiebreaker. Or Betty. Oh wow, 3 14s? Wow. No, Betty got 4.
I got a 4.
Yeah, I don't know why
and
it turned
Yosef
to 14.
also got a 4. So Yosef and I need to roll a tiebreaker.
This is true.
I was wondering how long it would take.
Sit.
Damn, Max, that was close.
Yeah, it was close.
Well, let's try it again.
Batty and I got literally 2 opposites of the extremes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Fairground got a 19.
Oh. You're a lemon.
Oh yeah, no, Fairground's still. Wait. Okay. Okay, 14. Yosef, you rolled. I'm just gonna put you at 3, so you're below Batty. Okay, Calipil got 14. Joey, what did you roll? There's so many rolls on screen now.
I rolled a 19.
19. Okay, and then Tizzy, what was your original roll? 17, cool. Alright. And somehow Joey appeared twice in there. Alright. Sorry about that, guys.
All good.
Okay.
I rolled a 14, but I rolled a 20 on my reroll. against
Okay,
Max.
yeah. I changed that back, but it just.
It's okay.
Yeah. No, it's because you're in there twice. That's why. That's why they're so low. Alright, cool. So it's Joey. You were up first, technically. And I. Because. Yeah, Joey, you'll go first. Sorry.
Okay. I would like to do my my leaping sneak attack on the sleeping guard.
Okay. Roll me athletics, and then roll me to hit with advantage. And I assume you're using your sword.
Yes.
Okay. And let me throw the battle tunes are. Okay. Damn, that's pretty good. But does it hit? You come down on this guy with a beautiful leap and arc motion with just a tremendous amount of force put into your short sword as you slam down on the side of his pauldron, and your sword just like glances off of it and slides onto the floor as his armor is just too thick for your short sword to pierce at this time.
Damn it, dude. That would have been so sick.
If he's got heavy armor, his
He's like
AC
in
is
Legend of
18.
Zelda when you miss the forward slash.
And he is definitely going to be awake at this point in time.
Okay. I would like to use my bonus action to hold on. So I'm like right here. I'd like to use my bonus action to disengage and use the rest of my movement just to back up a little bit.
Okay. I gotta roll him into the initiative now. As well as his buddy who you just roused. Okay, and then after that it would be Tizzy's turn.
I'm casting Bless. I'm gonna go with. I've got to pick 3. So, Fairgrim, Joey, and Batty are all gonna get Bless.
Okay.
What a sweet bean. I love Bless and Bane. I just hate keeping track of it.
Yep.
1d4 and add a number to the attack roll. Cool.
Okay. Is that going to end your turn, Tizzy?
Yeah, that's
All right.
what I'm doing.
Fairgrim, you go.
Sweet. Seeing everyone else going for the attack, it's time to go for the attack. 1 sec. How tall is this cliff?
It's about 6 feet tall.
Okay, so I'm just gonna hop down.
Okay, roll me athletics. There's a bit of a ledge.
9.
Okay. I think that you don't land super, super gracefully. You just kind of like hit your butt on the ground, but you stand back up just fine.
Okay. And that's my action then?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I've got my fucking shield out, just by the way.
Okay.
I never put it up,
Calphil.
but...
We'll be up then.
Okay. I never took my shield down, but if I need to reestablish that it's up, I'll do that now.
You're anybody.
All right.
And fuck me.
Let me see if I have any debuffs for my heavy armor.
I will, I guess, just tell Ravioli to roost and move forward.
And where you should be able to control Ravioli. It looks like bats him flying.
Just like up, like above where we were.
Okay.
Like just telling him to go up to the ceiling and hang out.
Okay. All right, after Calthil. Woof, you got some low rolls this time, huh? Easy everywhere. All right, make sure. All right, so, Fairgrim, does a 22 hit your armor class?
A 22 does.
So
Yikes.
he is going to come down on you with a long sword that is about the same size as a greatsword. For 15 slashing damage.
All right.
Fairgrim does a 17 hit your armor class.
It does not.
Okay, he is going to swing at you again, but I think at this point, with your smaller stature, you're just able to sideswipe his slow swing.
My map keeps jumping around. It's super annoying. Sweet. Glad I'm not totally dead. It's 30, 15, so 26.
Alright, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Alright, cool. So the other guy is going to come up behind him, and he is also going to try to charge into you, Fairgrim, since you are the only one on the ground within spin distance. Does an 8 hit your armor class?
Does not.
Alright. So the other guy is
Blocked out
also
with my
going to
shield.
miss as he lunges out at you. Just gonna make sure I do that in. He moves up, and then Batty, it is your turn.
Looks like
Oh,
Patty
Margot
might
is
be able
away
to-
at the moment.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Do you want to stop here for a second? I really have to pee.
I have to pee too.
All right, cool. Let's take our first 5-minute break here then. Because
Sick.
Cool. I'll get some drink.
With Margot's turn.
Who's here?
Just me.
Hello. I want a fireball so bad. If we weren't in a fucking mine, I would.
Yeah, we'll die.
Go, pussy.
I still want to run into the room and threaten them all to surrender, saying I will if they don't.
In the next level, once I level up one more time, I'm going to be nearly invincible because then I can dodge AoE effects.
None of my magic can be used here.
None of your what?
Spells can be used here.
Yeah, maybe you should get buff spells like a bard, dude. He's supposed to be playing his battle music.
No,
You
those
should've-
don't exist anyway.
Wait, what's the point of a bard? Instead of just playing a mage.
Bardic inspiration. And charisma modifier. I think there's some buff spells here. Let me double check. Maybe I should start getting them. Yeah, I just went through all bard spells. I didn't see a single
What's up?
buff. I said I went through all bard spells. I didn't see a single buff someone with this kind of spell. If that makes sense.
No, but that's what Bardic Inspiration's for.
Yeah, no, I know. But Trevor asked me why don't you get buff spells? And I was like, I don't think those exist.
I mean, I have enhance ability, but the number of few times it's actually come in handy when I stock it is disappointing.
Sorry about that.
We're also on the same day as when we did our travel, and so I stocked things like find steed and like locate object and like things that would be useful for traveling. And so coming into a dungeon now, I'm like, ah, shit, I should have redid that.
Flip flapping clerics.
Booshy doopy.
Oofy doop.
Shoopy dop.
All right. Is everybody back?
Trevor's in the bathroom. He should be back soon.
Okay. No worries. And then is Margot back? Not yet.
What's your guys' favorite Gatorade flavor?
Lemon pepino.
Lemon lime hands down.
I like that cucumber lime one.
That also sounds
It fucking slaps.
lime anything. Key lime, I want it all.
Bro, come to Florida if you want some fucking key lime.
Oh, I believe that.
Do they just call it lime there?
No, we call it key lime pie. Oh, I see. Haha, because it's the keys. Haha.
Nailed it.
Ah!
The keys are so much further south, so maybe they do. Have to ask them.
I usually just go for the straight up blue Gatorade.
Sorry, guys.
Whatever
Cool
blue
blue.
ones that are there.
Oh, worries.
I got light blue right now.
I got sick of the lemon lime when I was a kid, and I've never liked red.
Bro, it's fruit
Have you tried
punch,
the
though.
cucumber lime one, Max?
The cucumber lime one and the kiwi watermelon.
The pink
Those-
one?
Yes.
I
Guys,
think I've tried that
guys.
one.
You know
It's
what?
okay.
You know what series I'm talking about? A Gatorade, the curvy bottle.
The soft flavors. The ones that aren't so aggressively flavored.
That
talk
cucumber
about-
lime is like
talk about
so
Fierce?
refreshing.
So
I don't
hydrating.
know.
Guys, where it's at is grape.
Eat
Ugh.
it.
No.
No.
Purple is
Basic
You
good.
need to
bitch.
ice it. It's
Purple
made to be
purple.
iced.
Purple is good.
I'm just having chronic pain issues, like all down my ulnar nerve. So I got like the shooting
Oh
pain
fuck,
from
man.
the tip of this finger down all of my body to my middle toe.
That's pretty
Right.
fun.
And I got the tingles on all the exterior of that.
Ugh.
So it's like the tingles down from my pinky toe to like my pinky finger.
You guys hear that?
So my chronic pain's real bad
No,
and I'm
it's
out of
so-
weed,
so loud.
which is real fun. Real fun.
What can even be done about that?
Can I send you some like core
Please.
exercises and stuff to do to see if we can really, like
Yes.
rehab our way out of
Please,
this?
if you
Okay.
got some ulnar nerve or sciatic nerve,
I don't, but we can hopefully try to like strengthen your lower back, glutes, and core to the point
I
where
mean
you
my
can
glutes are real
stabilize
strong.
better.
You know my glutes are real strong.
Yeah, but I gotcha. Well, it's all
Your
about
your flank muscles.
yeah, it's all about like the
No.
equilibrium there too.
It's
It
just,
it might help mitigate some things.
I mean,
I
part of
have
the
garbage
problem
sciatic
that
pain.
Just-
I was on point 4 years doing ballet. So I've got this nerve damage in my toes, feet,
Ooh.
and knees.
Oh,
Man, I've heard that
There's,
like
yeah.
ballet and soccer are the two things that will just
Or-
fucking ruin your body.
6 years.
Yeah.
I was up on point for 6 years from 12 onward.
In your like important growing years too, like in your like
Yeah, that's why my
pubescence, like
that's
my
why
body
my
is shifting
spine
and
isn't
changing.
straight. I mean, thank God it made me twins with JJ, but that's why my spine isn't straight
True. Well, damn. All right. Well, Batty, it is your turn. Joey just misattempted a sneak attack on somebody. Fairgrim is getting the shit end of that stick for sure.
So they know we're here.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
two of them seem to be aware of the fact that you guys have now entered the fray. But it is your turn now, Batty.
No sign of the archers yet.
I'm gonna go ahead and rage then. I still have 4 rages for today. So, let me click it.
I too have a limited amount of anger for each day.
Damn.
Well, at a certain point, it just becomes exhaustion.
I'm gonna rage and then head forward.
Dissociation is the word I would use.
Paragraph, and I'm gonna attack this motherfucker here.
Roll me an athletics check to get down.
I'd be lazy about it because I don't want to deal with my real dice.
Okay, yeah, you make it down just fine. And then which guy are you attacking?
The one closest to me, I'll give on the right.
Okay, roll me to hit. So this guy right here.
Yes.
Okay, roll me to hit.
15 plus 17.
I don't know if
17.
it matters, but you have bless still.
It means
That's a D4.
D4. So also on top of that, so it's a 17 plus. I'm an owl bear now. So it's a 20, non-nat.
20 not nat. Okay, that is going to hit. It's a good thing you used that.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, I don't know.
So that means it's an 18 plus to hit, which means we need to get the fuck out of here.
I
Alright.
agree.
It's a 1d8 plus 3 bludgeoning. Let me grab a d8. Sorry.
No worries.
Oh,
Guys, think of how awesome it would be if we
8 plus
won,
3.
though.
That's an 11 damage.
11 damage on the big guy.
And then I've got my second attack, which is gonna be an 18 to hit. That's gonna hit.
That's going to hit.
And I'm gonna deal. That's a 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay.
On the second hit. I'm done.
All right, that brings us to Yosef.
I would like to vicious mockery the 7-foot tall man.
Okay. That's a, what's it called? Wisdom save, right?
I'm gonna click it for you. Yes.
That's right, 20.
Also, why is it only 6 damage? Wow.
Ooh, he rolled a 10.
Yeah, that's a fail. It takes 6 damage.
Okay. And what are you saying to him?
I am saying to him, what good does all that armor do? All I have to do is speak at you.
Burn. Okay, that's a good burn. All right, back to the top of the order, Joey. It's your turn.
I think I will attempt my sneak attack. Wait, does any of them look less armored than the other?
Yeah,
here.
the guy standing to the left of the larger individual is not wearing like a full paladin getup like he is. He appears to be in he's still in plate armor, but it's definitely got more chainmail involved. So it looks lighter and can maneuver better.
Okay, then I'm gonna sneak attack that guy instead.
Okay, roll me to hit. All right, that's gonna hit for 11 damage, and
Wait,
roll
so
me
it's
for your sneak attack as well. Unless it's already in there.
No.
So 11 plus 13.
Yep.
Damn. Okay, so 24 damage. All right. Okay. Yeah, Joey, you come in and like fucking half murk this guy. After Joey is Tizzy.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, I would like to use my bonus action to disengage and reduce my movement to back up.
Okay.
Just over here in this corner.
And then it would be Tizzy's
Fuck.
turn.
Fucking rogues.
Oh, me. Yeah, sorry. I'm going to use my movement to get up here. It's locking me to grid, but like there-ish. How damaged do the bad guys look?
The smaller of the two definitely looks a lot more hurt than the larger of the two.
Okay.
Joey seems to have done some, taken a decent chunk out of that guy.
And there's nothing that I want to do at this. Oh, can I look around and see if I can spot the archers?
Yes, roll me perception. Or investigation, whichever is your preference.
Definitely investigation. Oh shit.
Okay. Yeah, you don't really notice a whole lot. There's a bat flying around you. What the hell?
That's so cute. Oof.
Tis just
Okay.
get distracted by the cuteness, that's all.
Yeah, totally distracted by the cuteness of the bat. Fairgrim, it's your turn. You're muted.
And I'm bleeding over here.
Yeah, you're getting kind
Well-
of messed up.
Well, I'm gonna roll to hit. I'm gonna fucking swing my sword because I've
At
just
the... Which guy?
been hit. Let's go for the one that just got hit by Joey because that would make sense that I would try to gang up on the one that's being assaulted.
Okay.
And I rolled an MF 18.
That's gonna hit.
And now ignore the. Oh, my character sheet went away again. It's loading.
Sorry.
I think it's a D8.
For what? Your sword?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be.
And it's like plus some other shit.
Plus 2 at this point. Is where we're at.
Yeah.
Did it load yet, or is it still struggling?
Oh, sorry, I clicked the wrong one. Yeah. And it takes a second. It'll go. 6 damage.
Alright, 6 damage total.
And I'm gonna swing again.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the virtual dice roll. Ah.
Unfortunately, that is not going to hit.
Okay. Can't win them all.
Alright. And
Does
then
it matter if you're
Fairgrim-
blessed?
Oh, am I blessed, y'all?
Yeah, you can use a D4. On top
I'll
of
roll
the
it.
13.
I'll roll it IRL.
Okay.
So 13. Well, okay.
13 does not hit.
13 plus 2.
15? That does not hit.
Fuck.
Sorry. I thought it was possible.
You're like,
it was
13?
possible. Okay, Caliphil, it's your turn.
Okay. Gonna start with that. I'm going to call upon Saluna to grant me some spirit guardians.
Ooh.
And then if I can try to climb down on this turn, I will. But if that would be an action, I will just get as close to the edge of the cliff as I can.
Okay.
Are these guardians just like a bunch of smaller, cuter bats?
They do 3d8 radiant damage. There's like
Jesus.
little bat bombs.
That's fucking hilarious. Okay, so
Okay,
there's...
who remembers Stella Luna though from when we were kids? That book. Max knows what I'm talking about.
What book?
Yeah, I don't remember what it's about. It's about a bat. that's
It's
eating
got a
fruit.
little bat who
I like
finds
my
his bat.
headphones got half unplugged. I fucking love Stellaluna.
Yes, Stellaluna was the best bat.
Little fruit bat.
Little fruit
Yeah.
bat. I got a puzzle of her when I
Aw.
was little that was like, oh, I wish I knew.
Be a good tat.
So good. It would. Oh, I would love to get a Stellaluna. That's such a 90 kids thing.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, I'm sorry, my headphones got halfway unplugged. Can I try to climb down on this turn, or was that my
Yes.
action? Okay.
Yeah, roll me athletics. It'll depend on your athletics strength.
Well, I rolled a 4, so it doesn't really matter what my mod is, does it?
No. You make it down okay. It does not look very clean at all, and unfortunately, it takes you quite a good amount of time to get back to your feet. So,
That's okay.
okay, cool.
I'm not gonna move. I was just getting right behind Batty and Farragrim.
Fair. Speaking of Batty and Farragrim, Batty does I'm guessing a 6 does not hit your armor class. Does a 12 hit your armor class? Neither of the two. Okay, so the big guy is going to miss Batty twice, and then Farragrim does an 18 hit your armor class.
Not with my shield.
Okay.
If they're starting their turn within 15 feet of me, they need to roll wisdom saves.
Okay. First one's gonna roll a 14.
That's a fail.
Second one is gonna roll a 19.
That's a save, so they'll take half damage.
Okay, so the big guy's gonna take half damage then.
It's 15
Okay.
radiant.
I always forget about my smite.
It's pretty decent, man. Okay.
Got a 6, a 4, and a 5.
Half damage for him. Okay. And yeah, so the big guy misses Batty twice as they step back and like sides. I guess it's like sidestep. Wow, I cannot speak right now, guys. So sorry. Sidestepping the long strokes. Anyways, Farragrim, you are able to put your shield up in time as the smaller of the two clambers down on you with his longsword. But he is also unable to break the human wall, or the not necessarily human, but the wall that you guys have created. Batty, it's your turn.
Better go smash.
Makes enough sense to me. Which one are you going for?
So, closest,
The
the
big guy?
one on my right.
Okay.
I shall smack for.
The bruiser?
The bruiser. Let me find my. I think my cat stole my dice.
I think it's the
So
most
let me-
coordinated fight we've had so far.
Let
I
me
can't
grab another D20 from my bag. Sorry, my cat stole my dice.
It turns out that the real reason we weren't ready is because we had no strategy.
Hey! Don't give the
I
cow
think
away
we're
here,
all
Joe.
we're all just too afraid to be the reason that the TPK had happened.
I mean, pretty much.
Like no one
Okay,
wants to be to blame.
So that's a 17 to
It's
hit.
Margot's fault now.
I
Hey,
wanted to go in.
fuck you, Max. That's
Hi, Joe.
17.
Hi, Joe.
17
Hit.
to hit on the big guy does not hit.
You're blessed.
You can
Oh,
roll a
okay.
d4 to see if you will hit.
Okay,
You blessed.
so that's a non-nat 20.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that hits. It doesn't matter what you would have rolled, it would have hit. So,
Okay, so
Great
that's,
Sharon, Lar.
okay, so 18 hits. We all know that. That's
I like to
Wait,
think
no,
that when
I'm-
Kizzy blesses people, she just says, "Bless your heart."
See, I like that you have that in your mind because I actually do have a feature that I named Bless Your Heart.
a 10
It is
damage.
very similar, but I like it in that context a lot better.
10 derms, you said?
Turn derms.
Wonderful.
So now I'm gonna roll my second attack.
Okay.
Oh, exactly. 18 plus doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. You
18
hit.
hit. And that is a 9 damage.
9.
Oop. My bad.
Oh, I love it. Demoralize one humanoid. Demoralized
cool.
Humanoid is the name of my new punk rock band.
That's fucking sweet, actually. Though.
It's like
That
a
is-
it's like a
yeah.
like a sarcastic bless your heart.
Yosef
See, that's the
Smith.
only kind there is.
I mean,
Yeah.
seriously, though, when I say bless her heart to a friend, she knows I mean fuck that bitch.
And without further ado, it is our
Yeah,
bard's
that's-
turn.
The end of my turn, so. On to you, Yosef Smoot.
Yes.
Mr. Smoot.
Move up. Oh, moving up, I see an archer in the corner there.
You gonna say that in character, Yosef?
Why can't that be in character?
Because you didn't rhyme and you didn't do a character voice,
You
so we
didn't
can't
do
tell the
the
difference.
voice. Okay.
Yeah, you have to have at least a voice.
Okay.
Wait, where do you see an archer?
Over here?
That's Joey.
That would be Joey.
Oh.
So you're not
I'm
technically
very-
wrong.
He's not wrong.
There's
no.
a guy with a bow.
There is a guy with a bow over there. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, should we talk about bow control in
Jacob's like,
Faerun?
you should
Uh-huh.
be able to see an archer.
That's
you
what
know?
I'm saying. I'm like,
Bow
wait a minute. Wait,
control.
what?
Things
Joseph
are
runs
not
in and starts
broken.
shooting at our own team.
I think we should just ban assault bows.
Oof.
Hey, he shot us
We should
enough,
just
you know.
illegalize all
That's
bows.
true. He did. He did take a fair
Says
amount of
Maddie
damage
while
out of
holding
the
a
team.
giant
You know
warhammer.
what hurts a bad guy with a bow is a good guy with a bow.
There you go. Yeah, with a bigger bow.
Hate that.
Yeah.
To be,
Hey,
to
you
be
guys
clear,
have seen my anarchist graffiti, so don't give me shit for that joke.
I've
what are we
rolled
doing?
3 nat ones in a row, then rolled a normal one, then I rolled a nat one again. So that's not
Use
really my
one
fault.
of the many material dice on your desk.
You have so
I don't
many
have any
dice,
The
Trevor. You have so many dice. Kelsey has
The-
told me.
the Roll20 RNG loves to crit for good and for ill.
Use them.
Hey, look at so many dice. He did not roll.
Anyways,
Yosef.
I vicious mockery this guy, the lower, smaller dude.
Small arm too. Okay. Roll for wisdom. Crit fail. So what is the max damage for that?
It's 2d4, so 8.
8. Okay. And what are you saying to him? Because it really cuts deep.
Okay. Look at your friend. Now look back at you. This is the end I bid you adieu.
And he collapses dead on the ground.
Fucking
The end
love
of
it.
cringe.
A plus.
That was pretty savage.
I guess so. Bye-bye. Bid you adieu.
Yeah, so he just like looks over at you, and through his helmet, you just see like a single tear fall out of his eye, and he collapses on the ground. All right, and that will bring us back to the top. So Joey, you're up.
Yeah, well, I guess there's nothing left to do besides sneak attack the big guy and hope it hits. It does not hit. I would like to disengage and go back to my corner.
Okay, you do that. Yes, thank you,
God
Joey.
damn it.
Goodbye, Joey. Izzy.
I'm gonna use the bless your heart.
Get him, Tiz. Get him.
At the big buddy there, just watching him
Buddy.
try to take swings and just slamming into Fairgrim's shield and making no headway. I'm just, oh, bless your heart, and I'm making an intimidation check for it.
Sorry.
So I need an insight check from you.
Insight. 19.
Okay.
I don't know
That's
how
fine.
that happened.
That is one attack. So I'm going to use my movement, I guess, to come over here and take a swing with my spider flail.
Okay, roll me to hit.
Okay. I don't know why it's not in my sheet, but I rolled a 19 plus
That is going to
3,
hit.
6, 25.
Yep, that's definitely going to hit.
I don't know why it's not working from my sheet, so I'm just gonna do it. Is it a D8 or D6?
For the flail's a D8.
D8, okay. So 5 damage and my strength is 3, so 8.
8, okay. Alright. And after Tizzy is Fairgrim.
Swing a ding ding. That doesn't hit.
That does not hit.
I'm gonna roll a physical dice for the next one. It's a +9.
Fucking roll.
Do you have another hit, Fairgrim, or is it on your turn?
I rolled. I have an extra attack. I rolled it would be a 16 plus 3 plus. Yeah.
So 19?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's going to hit.
Sick. I'm gonna hit the. I'll roll the d8 and do the math. It's +3. Where are you, little guy? Yes, I got an 8. So
Hell yeah. 11.
11.
Awesome. Alright, after Fairgrim, Caliphil.
So I'm trying to think.
You got this, babe. You got this.
No, I kind of just don't want to do anything. Everybody is looking okay, right?
I have 26 out of 44 health.
As I say, Fairgrim got pretty messed up.
I got
I haven't been
17.
hit yet.
I got
Joey's
potions
looking
and shit.
okay.
Just gonna say, I've not been hit yet. So I still got a lot of health and 3 out of 4 rages.
Yeah, my only healing spell I have right now is mass healing. So it probably would not benefit me and Fairgrim very much. Hold on, sorry.
Grip can duck behind me if you want.
I mean, I'm missing 3 HP. That's like almost a 20th. So.
I have
Fucking Joey.
You know what? Can we just nerf Joey real quick?
I have
Go back to the stats and
Why?
he just
of
can't
greater-
knock the tank.
It
I don't
behooves
know.
us to
I don't
have
know what
him
Joey
tank.
does, or if it's in his family's genes, but he just has a lot of constitution.
It's bad.
I have a potion of greater healing on my belt.
It's great.
And I'm just going to pass that off to Fairgrim in case it gets bad.
Maybe Joey's family had like just a little bit of giant's blood or something.
Well, to be fair, I named my character Joey Joannis because he's inspired off of a JoJo character. So
Which one? In the Bizarre Adventure.
He's just
Roll your
in
44.
the lineage.
Or
He's just
I'll roll it
a
on screen for
JoJo.
you.
I mean, I haven't seen enough of it. I've only seen a few episodes, but I've really enjoyed what I've seen.
It's
Take
very nice.
11. Or take 15 health back, Fairgrim.
Oh, sick.
Oh, sweet. Cool, so I'm not gonna add that in my inventory, so that's full.
And I can't see where the guy is.
Wait, just 11 then? Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
I'm going
lot going
to.
I'm just gonna
I
move.
guess
our
I'm just
Fairgrim
gonna. I'm
for
gonna
now.
hold where I am, but my shield should still be out, so I'll end my turn in front of him.
Okay. And
Perfect.
it's gonna bring him to you, Okay. You Caliphil, since you're
Is
Yeah,
he
he was-
starting his turn within 15 feet of me?
he is. You gotta roll. What's the roll again?
It is wisdom save.
Wisdom. Okay, so that's gonna be an 8.
That's gonna fail.
Okay.
6 plus 4 plus 2, so 12.
Okay. Oof. He is just barely hanging on. You can hear heavy panting through the armor at this point. And there appears to be some visible blood dripping from out of his armor at this point. Like it's on the outside of his plate mail, so you can tell, but he's pretty messed up at this point in time. But it is his turn, and he is gonna take a swing at you, Caliphil. Ooh, okay. He critted in his good way. Right.
Well, hang on. How am I close enough to use protection? 5 feet? Oh, fudge. No.
Yeah, you're like
No.
almost 10.
Never mind.
That's okay. I can take a hit.
Well,
But can you take a crit?
bye bye.
Okay.
See you next
that's-
session with your new character.
Unfortunate when the person who has Revivify stocked is the one who goes down.
Maybe you should not run in melee range. Like
There were 2 people in front of me when I came here.
Okay, so that's gonna be a. Excuse me. 28 damage, Caliphil, as
Okay.
he comes down on you with his longsword. 28 slashing damage. And he is going to come back for a backhanded swing as well. Does a 15 hit your armor class?
No, it is not.
Okay, his second stroke is not going to land.
I'm at 18.
Oof. Okay. Batty, it's your turn. Do we have a Batty? amongst us?
So we
Okay.
are attacking this guy.
It appears like that is the case.
That is what has been happening.
Yes.
So Betty will in fact smash. But Margaret was feeling lazy, so we're gonna use roll 20 for this.
That's gonna hit. And 14. All right, cool. How do you want to do it?
Oh, yay. So does this guy have a widow's peak or a helmet? What's his hair story?
He's got a helmet that covers the entirety of his head at this point, including his face. So you can't even
cool.
tell what race he is at this point.
Cool, so I want to smash him down to the middle, right to the edge of the helmet, so that it peels off back from his face when I hit the middle, the bottom of his chin from the skull. So it just all peels outward like a nice flesh flower with
Ooh.
skull petals. I just want to
I
the
can-
halberd.
Like
and
a
then
blooming onion?
No,
Yeah, I can see that
Exactly.
vision.
I
Okay,
want to
yeah.
hit that and
It's
then
like-
peel it back.
And then quit that.
Yeah, you do that.
So I
And
hit
all of
it,
its
I
glory
take the
galore.
halberd in a little bit back, I give it a bit of a score, and then I peel it back and I look and I flourish.
Yes.
And then behind me it just peels into a beautiful flesh flower of
Well, it
his
was an orc.
head.
And
It
some
was an
large
orc.
orcish teeth just fly.
All
across
the
the
same
room.
color on the inside. So, I
Which
mean, don't matter
happens
what
to
race
also
it
be
is,
the
it's a
outside.
beautiful flesh flower which I've created. So I'm just gonna, and then turn around
Didn't I do good?
didn't
Cool.
I? Exactly, hi.
Batty does a 8 hit your armor class. Does he
I
not?
think you know the answer
Yeah.
to that,
Okay.
JJ.
I do. Okay.
Ding.
An arrow bounces off one of your pieces of armor, and then another arrow you can hear whizzing towards you. Does a 17 hit your armor class?
No.
Okay, another arrow just flies past your shoulder at this point, coming from this direction over here. see if Batty just went. Yosef, you're up though.
I would like to climb down this cliff, not like jump down, just like kind of sit on it, climb down, all safe like.
Kick your feet over the edge and chill.
Yeah, exactly. Just kind of climb down it real quick.
That's chilling. Okay, yeah, for sure. Roll me athletics, but like real sly like.
What does real sly like mean?
I don't know. I was just kind of going with it.
I was hoping to not have to roll it by thing.
Oh yeah. You just like. I think that you just like walk up to the ledge and just like shoot your legs diagonally and just like float down to the bottom and just land perfectly on your feet. Just like walk into it. Like no big deal.
Oh, you didn't even do the thing where you scrape your back a little bit? That's
No. Just like whoop, just pops right down. Okay. What's your next
Just
kind
the
of
Pink
action
Panther.
here, Yosef?
That's all I'm humming is the Pink Panther.
So, gonna walk forward, see if I can't get an eye on one of these archers I've heard so much about from my demon horse buddy.
Okay, roll me perception.
Okay.
Yeah, you walk over there, and as soon as you see him behind the stalactite, you can't believe that you didn't see him in the
buddy.
first place. As he just like comes, like melts out of the shadows, and is just aiming a freshly knocked arrow right at you. However, it is not his turn. Joey, it would be your turn.
I would like to sneak and hide. Verbally going this way up against this rock to try to sneak around the archer.
Okay, roll me stealth. Okay. You feel kind of sneaky about that.
Okay, then I'm just gonna go around.
And from behind you, you hear a
right here. Oh,
as someone clears their throat.
Yeah, I see that person now.
Cool.
I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. I gotta do something. I'm sorry. After Joey is Tizzy. You're up.
Can I check out this cage and see if I can figure out how to not that I'm trying to open it now, but figure out what the opening it up situation requires?
Yeah, roll me an investigation.
Um,
16. Okay. So the cage itself appears to just be like, insanely thick metal, and there's a very, very large and rather old-looking cast iron lock on one side of it that appears to open a trap door. The cage itself appears to be like built into the cavern, like it's like cemented into the ground itself, as like it was like partially buried, and the pit is about 10 to 12 feet deep. So it's a pretty deep pit. So opening the cage itself is one thing, but getting this thing out of it might also look like a little bit of a logistical nightmare.
Cool. I'm assuming that's probably the majority of my action, so I'm gonna step over here, I guess, next to Yosef, but like blocking the way of arrows.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. Tizzy is Calville.
Hold on. Okay, yeah, it's within range. I'm going to pop off a guiding bolt.
At the other archer, the newly.
Yeah, at the only enemy I can see, I believe.
Okay. Oh, was Guiding Bolt a save? Sorry.
Yes, I think. Hold on.
It's a ranged spell attack.
Oh no, it's a ranged spell attack. Oh, there we go.
Ooh, 23 is gonna hit.
23.
All right, and it's gonna take 19 fucking radiant damage. God damn. Okay.
Well,
Blinded by
Oh.
light.
Fucking Calathil always wrecking shit, low key. Okay. Is that gonna end your turn?
Yeah, yes.
Farragut.
Dancing in the moonlight. Burning in the moonlight. Now we're just down to that archer, and I see that the other one's. Is the other one?
oh, hey, thanks for the raid, Poo Loops. Appreciate it, man.
There was another one,
Have a
right?
good sleep, my guy.
You heard
Yeah,
about another one,
we
but
know
I
where
don't know
he-
that you've identified one yet. Joey is in a more precarious situation than you guys are, but I don't think he's communicated that yet.
All right.
Joey's never in a precarious situation.
He has a magic carpet.
Well, I can only get to here.
I'm gonna draw dirt.
I'm gonna go down there. And be sideways against that wall so as to not get shot because I'm not close enough to hit and I can only go 20 feet with my heavy ass armor on.
Okay, sounds good.
I forgot about that.
Okay.
Oh, well, I'm fleet of foot actually. So I think it would go back to average out to 30.
Okay. Do you want to move the additional 10 feet? And try
Nah,
to
it's
attack?
fine. I'm just gonna
Okay.
do that.
Cool. Sounds good.
While I
So
figure that
Joey,
out.
from behind you, after that initial like cleared throat, you're gonna hear, "Who goes there?"
I like to say, hello there. I'm Joey Joannis from Goldenfield. Who goes there?
He's going
It's a
to
wonderful
look a
name,
little
randomly.
shy about the question, and he's gonna say, "Don't you mind, but this is official business. You shouldn't be here." And Joey, roll me a history check real quick.
Oh, it was a
Ooh,
4.
Four.
It's
Oh,
advantage.
okay. Darn. Okay.
That sucks.
That sucks. Yeah. He looks familiar somehow. That's all that I will say. But he is going to raise his crossbow to you and say, "You need to leave this cave at once."
I would like to say, you look kind of familiar there. Do I know you from somewhere?
Once again, never you mind.
Well,
I'm going to
just-
give you to the count of 3.
Wait, is it my turn?
No, it's his turn.
Oh.
1.
Okay, hey, man, mister. I will move as soon as I am. I can't do that. I cannot do that right now, but I will very shortly.
Okay. He is going to turn around and call out and say, "We've got an intruder!" And then you're going to hear somebody holler back at him.
Shouldn't have done that.
Okay. Oh, these guys are gonzos. Get them out of initiative order. Ooh. Okay. This is going to be Yosef. Yosef does a 12 hit your armor class.
Oh dear Lord, no. Thank you.
Okay, does
13,
a.
so it's so close.
Okay, so a 20 then does hit your armor class.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna put disadvantage.
Yeah, that's what fucks me up.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna do the disadvantage on
Protection.
Oh,
Yeah.
protection? Okay. He rolled a 20 again.
that. Oh,
I
well,
also have that. Well, fuck.
No,
get ready.
Yikes. Okay.
Nat or Nat?
Not
Can I
that.
also do? Is there any? Oh well, no. That's yeah.
Okay. All right. You were
So
going
you're
to
telling me you
take-
rolled 2 Nat 20s in a row?
No, he rolled 2 20s in a row.
Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't here, but okay, cool.
Okay, so you are going to take me 12 piercing damage, Yosef, as he hits you with one of his arrows.
I'm gonna make him regret that.
All right. Then after him is Betty. Are we missing a Margot?
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I'm good.
Let's get to see your camera.
Okay, I'll refresh. So the guy immediately in front of me is dead, right?
Sorry, I was muted. Yes, he is dead.
Okay. And there are no other immediate enemies?
Besides the archer that they are currently engaged with, that's the only enemy that I think you can see from where you're at.
All right.
If
then.
you want to roll me perception for your turn, I can tell you whether or not you noticed the guards that noticed Joey.
Okay. Nope.
I don't think that you perceived that.
All right, then if I don't see that, I'm going to take a step back.
Okay.
Probably just to a kind of defensive position behind Tizzy. And then I will ready an action in order to protect Tizzy should a threat present itself.
Okay.
And that will be my action, is to ready my action if she is threatened, because I am her and Phi's bodyguard.
Sounds good. So, Yosef, you'd be up then.
Yosef's all mad. He's like, "How dare you shoot me!" Ah! He's gonna run up and try to tackle this archer, man.
Okay. I'm going to use grapple then. Roll me for strength.
Um, hmm.
13. He rolled an 8. So you do successfully tackle him. So you have him pinned to the ground. What's your plan?
Do I have the ability to pull out my dagger and then stab him in the throat?
Jesus.
You already used your action.
You already used your action, so no.
Okay. Then I take out my dagger and I put it at least at his throat.
Okay.
And be like, "Don't
roll
move."
me. Yeah, just roll me for intimidation, just so you can see how terrifying this was. Yeah. Yosef went like full crazy eyes.
He pooped his pants.
Like lost his shit. And then after Yosef is Joey.
Okay. How tall is the cliff that the guy's standing on?
The one that he's on is probably about like 3 feet, 4 feet. Not nearly as high as the one you came down.
Okay, then I would just like to running jump up to the cliff next to him and try to rip his helmet off so I can see if I recognize the person.
Okay. It's only 20 feet. I'm just considering it difficult terrain, so that's fine. And you can go ahead and roll me to hit. Or you're trying to attack him, sorry?
No, I'm trying to rip off his helmet so I can recognize him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna let this happen. You like jump up and just like rip his helmet off of his head. And he's a guy. It's a human. You don't immediately recognize him. Roll me for history again, I guess.
Yeah, I was hoping to get another history roll since I took off his helmet.
Mm-hmm. Roll me for history again.
I hate int rolls.
It's right on the tip of your fingers, but you just don't know.
I'd just like to say to him then, "No, I know I recognize you from somewhere." Then
the answer is literally in your hands, but it's Tizzy's turn.
Oh, okay. I can't talk to him on my turn still.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. There's RP. I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay, as I just say, Man, I definitely know you from somewhere. Hey, tell me what your name is, mister. Me and my party are here. We don't want to hurt a friend.
Well, trust me, we really do want to hurt you if you don't get out of this cave right now. I'm not telling you my name. He looks like pretty intimidated by you, so she just like ran and jumped up next to him and just like ripped the helmet off his head. Very surprised in general. It's not his turn though. Is that going to end your turn, Joey?
Okay, I'd just like to say, well, I'm gonna have to hurt you then. I'm sorry, sir.
He's just going to grip his crossbow tightly and say, it is what it has to be then. And then Tizzy, it's going to be your turn.
I'm sure I've seen Batty go into patrol stance before, so I am going to take a sec to let my mind wander from battle. I'm going to locate object. I would like to locate, like, I could, from what I could see of the key, or of the lock, I just want to try to locate, like, a key that would probably go to that lock, because I can locate the nearest object of a particular kind. So of a certain kind, like, padlock key, I guess. Or key, however you as the DM
similar
interpret what I'm
metal or
allowed to.
make.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
don't know what I'm allowed to, but that.
That's fine. I will allow that. Since it is old, and I did tell you that it was like, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let me read this to see what it is. Okay. Can you see the direction that I am pinging right now, Tizzy?
I just saw, yes.
Okay. It is further than that. You are sensing it from beyond that wall.
Okay.
So it's probably, yes. So you have not discovered this place yet.
Right, but I recognize, at least to me, it also seems like the direction we came from.
Sort of. Yeah. It's like a little. It's a little bit to the right of the direction you came from, not directly from where you came from.
Okay. As the crow flies, I'm imagining she's like just finger to the temple, like using her hand as a dowsing rod while she's doing this. As the crow flies, the key to the cage is going to be that way, y'all.
Yeah, she's just like pointing off at a huge cliff arcade wall.
Batty will immediately pivot in that direction.
I don't know if it was on a thing where everyone could see, but like that direction.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I'll
That's
just
where I'm going.
pivot immediately back.
So I'm turning you up a little bit.
And then,
Towards
is
where-
that going to end your turn?
Batty's
Tizzy?
just trying to smash through the
Yeah,
wall.
I don't care. I mean, Cynthia has pointed direction. So
That's a bummer. Yep,
that is
you're
the,
right.
that is the direction I will face.
That is my
that-
action. Yeah, I'm done. Actually, it looks to me like the wall curves here, but I can't see anything over by here. Can I just like spend my movement going along the wall?
Yes. Just one. When you go over there, just roll the investigation.
Okay.
I'll just give it to you as a free action.
If I have to like walk into something because I did use the like meat of my action, that's fine.
Okay. 9. It just looks like a continuation of the cave wall next to it. Just seems to be like a solid cave wall to you. Calphil, it's your turn.
Okay. I was reading Fun Familiar, and Ravioli is supposed to have his own initiative. So I don't know if we can just put it on my initiative.
I was gonna say I was just gonna have him go on your turn. 'Cause
Yeah,
that makes so much
okay.
sense.
Then as his action, I wanted to send him in the direction of Joey. What is it? 30 feet is his fly speed.
Okay.
He's slower than my flying carpet. Joey is
Yeah,
superior
he's
flying animal.
That.
Okay, so he was here.
Don't you diss Ravioli. He's the best.
So in the
I mean, he
direction-
is only at an astral
Okay, so
projection.
there.
Exactly.
Wait, is he an astral projection or is he like can I
You do
grab
that?
it?
Yes, you can
Thank
grab
you.
it.
And
That's not
he's still
projection.
he's skimming
That's also
the
astral.
cave cavern ceiling or whatever. So hopefully,
Just kind of flapping around up there.
yeah, he's just being a
Okay.
little bat. Hopefully, he's not very detectable. We'll see.
Yeah, that's fine.
And
And,
then so that's his action. And then
what's your
can I cast off a sacred flame?
at the archer.
Yeah, it's the only guy I can see.
Okay.
Wait.
Oh wait.
I was gonna say Yosef kind of has him under control, but that's up to you, of course.
No, I forgot that he was pinned. I thought they were grappled. I forgot that he was winning the grapple.
Yeah,
That
you
would
want
be
to
in
grab it.
line for Calico.
That's
that
fine.
would be. She
I'll
would
allow you
not
to retcon that. What would you want to do instead?
Can I do a perception check of this like southern kind of hallway?
Ping where you want to perceive. Okay. Roll me perception. Ooh, 19. Okay. This part of the cave seems to go back pretty far, but you do see what looks to be the like silhouette of someone standing with their back to you, and they appear to be wielding a bow, although they do not seem to have noticed you. Make sure they appear on screen.
Okay.
Hang on, for whatever reason that took forever. All right, cool. You see them now?
Yeah, I can see him.
All right, cool.
If Batty is within reach of me, I guess for my action then I would just kind of tap Batty and just like motion that like, hey, there's another one down the hall, but I don't think he knows we're here yet.
Okay. All right, after Calico, Fairgrim, you're up.
Muted a mouse.
Oh, you're muted.
So Calitho was seeing the one Joey is engaged, well, nearly with.
Calico can see that one and another one that she recently spotted.
Oh, this one's already pinned, so
I don't know if I wouldn't have like verbally said anything because I don't want to get his attention.
Yeah, and Fairgrim, you are right next to one of those rings that run into the floor on a chain as well.
oh, yeah. Is the horse chained? Can I check and see if
Yeah,
those
roll me-
chains?
Snapchat.
Roll me perception to see if the horse is somehow chained.
Cute video of myself that was just in the background because that's what you were doing.
You do not see any chains of any kind on or in the cage. It seems to be free
That's
to at
not a
least walk in
spotlight
a
on
circle
that.
and
I
it's
could
open.
spotlight on that, but that was not what that was.
So those are holding some platform below us up,
It's okay, I'm on.
probably. Instead of, I thought they were holding the horse down or something, or that they had a monster chained up in here, but I think that's part of the mine structure. So I don't want to break it like I was going to, so I'm not going to do that.
Okay. That's very
I think it would be a bad idea to just go around breaking those. But maybe that's what we're supposed to do. It's a button. I'm going to run back to the group over here because Yosef seems to have had that handled.
Okay. Yeah, you do that.
Yep.
Anything else?
Just rallying up. I don't know what else to do.
All right. So that brings us to our friend next to you, Joey. Joey, I'm so sorry, friend. Does a 19 hit your armor class?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. You are going to take 5 piercing damage as this gentleman like pops a bolt off into your belly.
I use an uncanny dodge on that. Is that
Half damage.
yeah? So is that 2?
Yep, that'll be 2. If you like try to jut out of the way, then it just kind of grazes your side. He is going to attempt to load another arrow, and you can hear the pitter-patter of footsteps coming from behind him. And he's going to mutter to himself, "I'm sorry, but I can't let you through here. You're not getting into the trove." And
I didn't even know there was a trove back there, mister.
he's going to look freshly embarrassed.
Hello, Trove. Hello. Hello, Mr. Treasure.
All right, so our friend is going to try to wrestle his way out of Yosef's grip again, since he was never tied up. Yosef, roll me
No
strength.
one friggin' help me with that. It's okay though.
The way you took him down, I thought you totally had it handled.
You know that.
Okay, so he
was-
is going to successfully toss you off of him, Yosef. And scramble to his feet, although that is all he can do. Batty, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to move along the wall in the direction that Tizzy has indicated, as far as I can go. So, let's see, my movement is 40 feet.
Okay. Yeah, and as you walk over there, you're also going to like almost trip and like bang your foot against one of like the metal rings that's attached to a chain, which runs into a hole in the floor.
Do I see what the chain is attached to?
You cannot. It just runs into this hole.
Then I'm going to go ahead and continue forward, back past. Do I see this crystal thing?
You do, yeah. Those are there are like many gemstones or like some kind of quartz that seems to be
Alright.
like originating from this cave.
Then I'm going to continue past as far as I can go. Let's see, I was. Sorry. See. So I can about.
Yep. And at this point, you're going to enter the fray and see that Joey has just been attacked by this individual. And then now that you're over there, go ahead and roll me a perception, Betty, or a history. Excuse me.
A history?
Yep.
It's a 4.
A 4. Okay. Yeah. Betty also does not recognize this individual. Cool.
2 low int characters.
Yosef, your turn.
How fragile do the walls around me look?
That's going to be a perception check. All right. Honestly, that's going to be a survival check. Yeah. I mean, they're all made of rock, which in your mind is pretty sturdy.
Okay. So I have my dagger out, right?
Yes, you established that.
Yeah, so I gotta like put that away and take my sword out. That would be like a whole action, right?
It would.
Okay. If I were to use Thunder Wave, would the rock absorb the thunder and not be affected?
That has yet to be seen.
There's a really good way to find out.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to
Can you,
use Thunder
can you wait
Wave.
till I'm level 7 before you do this so I can just dodge AoE?
I really want to use Thunder Wave right here. If I can't, I don't want to stab him with my dagger.
You try to pin him again.
I could try.
I like that you just run in. There's like a wrestling match between you and an archer. It's like you get the first pin, he gets up off his feet.
And 9th level
You
isn't
guys go
very
back into the
exciting.
dance again, you know?
You know what? Actually, I like that idea a lot. I'm gonna RP the fuck out of this wrestling now.
Did we
All right,
wrestle?
so he gets
John?
back. So he gets back up.
Okay.
I'm like this with my dagger, you know.
Yeah, sure,
Rambo
sure.
or something. Yeah.
Mhm, yeah. You wielded a dagger or two in your time.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna charge at him with my left shoulder because the dagger's in my right hand.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to like press up on him up close, and then try to stab him on the inner thigh, cutting the major artery. It's like my goal.
Okay, roll me to hit.
I mean, obviously, like I'm not gonna hit the major artery, blah blah blah, because D&D, but like you get the idea.
No, that's where you're aiming at. You hit. That's where you hit. So, yeah.
All right.
Damn, almost a nat. Tight.
Uh,
Okay, 6 damage. Yeah, you just like run up on him and just immediately like shove your dagger like directly into his thigh, and he just
Nice.
screams out in pain like any sane person would.
Get fucked, kid. No one even likes you.
Okay, that's Yosef. Back to Joey.
Okay. I would like to try and disarm, like strike his weapon. Can I do that?
Yeah, hang on. Let me look at the mechanics of disarms really quick. I know that's a thing. Okay, so he contests it with an athletics check or dexterity. I'll do athletics. That's fine.
Okay. Does he get disadvantage as he's reloading his weapon?
I'll give you advantage on your strength, which is what you're going to roll to try to get it out of his hand.
Okay.
So
16, okay, and he rolled a 10. So you do successfully knock the crossbow out of his hands.
Okay, then I'd like to use my bonus action
This is
to
tight.
kick the crossbow far away, like backwards off the cliff.
Roll me another strength check. Okay, yeah, you kick it like right off the side, and it clatters somewhere next to Batty, like right here.
Okay, then I like to say to him, now you're in dire straits. I know you just shot with the crossbow, but I'm still amiable because you have terrible aim.
He's gonna say, "Don't worry, you'll regret this soon." And you're gonna hear those footsteps that were initially very quiet run up, and you're gonna start to hear banging on the door saying, "What's going on out there? Do 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 do. Trevor, what's going on out there?" Different Trevor. I can't believe I named a character Trevor.
Such a normal name.
Wait, can I do a history check again to know if I know the name Trevor? Or am I just supposed to know the name Trevor?
You do not know the name Trevor
Okay.
in this universe. Nice and confusing. But nothing comes through the door, and he continues to stand there, weaponless in front of you.
Wait,
but
can I yell something out to those people who are yelling?
Yeah, sure.
Like, don't open the door! There's a bunch of imposters out here!
Roll me deception.
It's a nat 20.
Damn.
Okay. You're gonna hear a loud, like, clunk as the door, like any light that you saw behind
Oh,
the door, is now completely sealed off.
Oh fuck.
And the guard named Trevor is going to look back with a little bit of fear in his eye, and is going to say, "Hello? You're just going to leave me out here?" Okay, and it's Dizzy's turn.
I mean, for the time being, I just assume everything's under control, so I'm going along the wall. Whether I'm just running my hand along the wall as I'm checking it out, but I'm gonna make it over to 1, 2, 3.
Meanwhile, the bard is just like in fisticuffs with the fucking archer.
If I've learned
Pretty on par
anything,
for him.
if I've learned anything, you're supposed to stab it with your sword, the wall, until it makes a different noise. Then you know you can bomb him.
When it's more of a dong instead of a clink.
Do you want to roll me an investigation, Dizzy?
I would love to roll you an investigation, allegedly.
Don't
Okay,
even
yeah.
help me with this, Archer. This is a one-on-one fight.
You don't want help?
No, this is one-on-one. This is a man's fight. This is for
21?
honor.
Okay, yeah. It looks as though the wall right here is almost exactly the same, like spot for spot, rock for rock, as the wall right here.
And nothing happens when I touch it.
It appears to feel just like normal rock when you touch it.
Is this the action part of my turn that I have did?
No, that's fine.
Okay. I'm casting Detect Magic.
You learn at school of magic. Okay, cool. Yeah, you sense illusion magic in front of you.
Okay. And okay, yeah, that's good. Thank you.
Calphil's your turn.
This wall ain't real, y'all. There's something behind this.
Okay, I'm going to move to the other side of Faragrim. Sorry, Grim, just to put him between me and the archer and say, if you can cover me, cool. If not, I understand. Pull my shield up, and I'm going to warg into my fucking bat.
Okay. Tight.
Let me pull up the language.
Bat work, bat work, bat work.
As an action, you can see through your familiar's eyes and hear what it hears until the start of your next turn, gaining benefits of any special senses that a familiar has. During this time, you are deaf and blind with regard to your own senses. So basically, warg into the bat. And I'm gonna fly him forward and see if the door is floor to ceiling and if there is any way through or around it.
Okay, so I assume that you're going to try to use this bat's echolocation to do this?
The bat is not blind and deaf. The bat can still see. I can't see.
Right. You're in the bat right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just making sure. So you're in the bat and you're trying to use the bat's senses. How do you want to go about that?
Bat
What
has
feature?
blind sight of 60 feet.
Okay.
Advantage on wisdom perception.
Okay.
Checks that rely on hearing.
Okay. So, and where are you going?
Basically,
up to the door, and you're just gonna like listen to the door, essentially.
Caliphil Bat is just investigating all the nooks and crannies, kind of, I guess, like a rat or a bat would, trying to see if there are any gaps that can be squeezed through, or if it's fully flush.
Bat Caliphil just goes up and starts like screeching at the door, sending echolocation pulses,
Yeah, sure.
like, trying to find a crease or a crevice. Go ahead and roll me a perception check with advantage.
Yeah. Oh, okay, wait. Because he's different than my own. 18 plus 1, 19.
19. Okay.
11 and 19.
From what you can tell from like being very thorough and going around every nook and cranny on this door, it is sealed floor to ceiling. It is very well sealed at this point. And with your your bat senses, you can't even really feel any like breeze or wind or anything coming from beyond this door. I think you're muted, Calico.
Oh no, I was just saying, okay.
All right, cool. Yeah, yeah. They were told that there were imposters outside.
Yeah,
So
but
they
I
went to
thought,
lock them.
I thought maybe, it's a pretty shitty mine. I thought maybe there'd be something a little bitty bat could squeeze through.
There may have been.
Before. Okay, and I don't think, I think dismissing it's another action, like going back into me. So I guess I'm ending my turn here in the bat.
Okay. So we'll begin the turn as the bat next time. Fairgrim, you're up. You know what? Hang on, I'm so sorry. I hate that. There is a small nook about bat-sized that I think you can get through. Because I don't see why not, and I kind of like that. So we're going to go with it, because I'm the DM, I don't care. All right.
Yay!
Sick.
Cool. So I will allow you to end your turn here. And I got to give the bat vision.
Okay. I was gonna say, I don't know how to do
champion.
this. I can't see anything past Joey.
Hold on.
Calithil passed the RP check.
I turned into a bat. I'm doing what Bran never
Turn
did.
myself into a bat, Morty.
It was
Can
the
you keep
funniest
it
shit
now?
I ever seen, Morty.
Half elf bat.
Are you able to use the bat as for sight now, Calco?
I can see what the bat can see.
All right, cool. So yeah, you are able to just kind of like squeeze your way through and just begin to work your way into that room and see what's going on. But I will have you end your turn there. Fairgrim, it's your turn. So sorry to cut you off.
I'm just gonna roll this off screen to see if Fairgrim notices that Calithil's eyes have rolled back into her head.
She did also sit down with her shield like in front of her body, so
And asked you
Okay.
to cover her. So
She did? Okay,
Yeah.
well, okay. I remember that now. And,
of course.
I don't. But,
I do.
but I'll agree with it. So I can't leave her side to go look for other baddies. Bad folks.
Because now we've got Batties and Batty and Bat.
Yeah. Oh God,
Goodness.
Batty and Batty. Cal. I'm gonna yell over to Yosef and be like, "You got that handled, bud."
Yeah. So good.
Yosef just like covered in sweat, just like moving around. I'm sorry. This image is great.
Yeah, I'm like
Fairgrove's-
almost like shoved up against him, just like pushing into him.
It must be
Fairgrove's
really
gonna,
bad
like,
to be
nod
that
and, like,
guy. Like, his whole troop of intruders and no one's even paying him any mind. That poor employee.
Yeah, I'm just like hyper vigilant, trying to like look around, make sure I don't get snuck up on. But that's all I'm gonna do.
You gonna hold your action then?
I mean, yes.
You can do that in case anyone comes up to Cal.
Okay. Okay, perfect.
All right, cool. All right. Well, now that he's basically a rat in a trap, Joey, the Daggerford guard, is going to try to escape you. He's going to try to like run past you and you, Batty. If you guys want to make me attacks of opportunity, or
Can I try-
attempt to pin him somehow.
Yeah, I would like to try to pin him or like
Okay.
tackle him or whatever.
Roll me for strength.
With advantage or no?
Yeah, with advantage. Since you have him cornered. Oof. I'm gonna roll for him. Yeah, you definitely pinned him. So yeah, you have him tackled now. I'm gonna say that you tackled him off of this ledge over here, and he's just down here.
Okay.
If we're cool with that. Oh, 1220 is freaking out. What else is there?
Excuse me.
Okay, he is grappled. Alright, and that'll bring us to Batty. Oh no, that'll bring us to our archer friend over here, who unfortunately has his bow out still and has to put his bow away to get out his weapon to try to fight against Yosef. So that is going to take up his turn, and it is now Batty's turn.
Get fucked, stupid.
Yeah, this guy's fucked. Ever since we decided to tackle people, she gets real.
Dude, it's my favorite combat option when I'm close, and I think I can do it.
Okay, so he's put away his long-range weapon and taken out his short-range weapon, but is still right in front of me.
He's grappled by Joey at this point.
Oh, so I
Yeah,
get
Joey just
advantage
protects-
to hit then,
That is correct.
since he's grappled.
That is
All
right.
right. Oh, so that's an 18 to hit. Let's see if I roll higher. Okay, so it's an 18 to hit.
Okay. Oh my god, this is so fucking hilarious.
So 18 hits. Yes.
Okay. 18 hits, yeah. Rolling for
All right.
damage.
So I'm gonna a 9 damage,
Damage. Alright.
and then I'm gonna roll my second attack,
Okay.
which is a 17 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
So another 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. Awesome. And Yosef,
And
it's
that
your turn.
will end my turn.
Okay, so currently my dagger's in his thigh.
Yes.
My left shoulder is pressing against his chest.
Yes. That was established.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna take my
You're in
left
kissing
leg.
range.
Okay.
I'm going to hook it around his right leg,
Okay.
and I'm going to like, you know,
Like push him forward,
Death
tripping him
roll?
backwards.
yeah, like push him while pulling his leg, you know, like,
Yeah.
you know.
Like
Okay.
the banana
Um,
split.
Are you trying
Yeah.
to inflict damage with this or incapacitate him?
I am trying to get him to the ground. If it hurts him or knocks him out, then that is okay.
Okay. Yeah, roll me for strength then.
Okay.
And roll me with advantage because you were very specific about your single double.
I think that's a 13 there.
I'll take the first one, yeah. Okay. Oof. Okay. He posts one of his hands onto your thigh and like leans into you as you try to push him back, and then cups his hand around the back of your neck and brings his head to your forehead and like pulls you into like a couple motion and kind of like has you locked in place.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm. But you did not successfully get him, unfortunately.
Okay.
So you guys are just kind of locked up at this point. Joey, it's your
Fucking
turn.
UFC fight over here.
This is getting specific, man. We're throwing down.
I'm liking it.
Okay, I would like to pull out the rope from my bag and try to tie this guy up.
Okay, roll me survival. So I think this not is. Okay, yeah, you tie a pretty good looking knot, and you're fairly satisfied with what you have when you're done. Are you like hog tying this guy? How exactly are you tying him up?
Yeah, I'm hog tying him.
Okay, cool. Yeah, he is hog tied, just like in the middle of the cave floor here, and I think he's just going, "Help! Help! Please help me!"
I would like to say to him, now I'm gonna put you up against that cage, and I'm gonna get the answers from you that I want, or I'm gonna feed you to that nasty-looking horse.
I'd rather not be barbecued, please. Okay, Tizzy, it's your turn.
Well, I'm gonna take this opportunity to take a casual stroll around the cavern, if and you will. Because I've still got detect magic operational, I'm going to like turn and come by these crystals, see if I see anything noticeable or funky about them, and then over to the cage. Any sort of like traps or warding or anything that is magical, hopefully I'll be able to find out.
There appears to be some sort of like protection spell of some sort over the cage itself. I'll give you that. There's like some sort of magic that appears to be like encompassing the entire cage. And then the crystals themselves, you do not sense any magic from. And I'm trying to find the other walls that I'm looking at here. I think that is all you find on your lap.
And I am just relaying that as I am walking around. I am just saying this out loud.
Okay. Yeah, and it seems like this is the this right here, and then the cage itself are the only magical things in that sense.
Walking around very officially like Firewood, just like, that's magic, that's magic, that's not magic, that's magic.
Fair. Countdo, it's your turn.
Trying to do him proud.
I am still Bat. I have lost Bat. It is dark.
Oh, it's dark? Weird.
It's dimly lit.
That was a nice W by me.
Wait, where? I've lost Bat. Where the hell's
Yeah,
Bat?
I don't know what happened. I didn't want to
I didn't lose
interrupt
Bat.
everything
She's
else
right-
to bring it
They're
up.
right there.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna have to put a new Bat on here. What happened to the Bat? That's so weird.
I don't know.
It's just like gone. That's freaking strange. Okay. You can only see through Calathil's vision now.
No, it's weird. I can still see that room, but it's dark. So I don't know if the Bat is somewhere like on the cave wall and I just lost it, or what happened.
I think it just has like that memory on from like when we initially saw it, but it looks like maybe we accidentally blew the Bat or something because I don't see the Bat anymore. So, anyways, hang on. Let's throw a new Bat on there real quick. That's so cool. Yeah. Cool. Portions right. You know what now? Portion Bat. That's just no fun. It's vision. Okay.
Bat is back.
Bat should be back. All right, cool. And you were,
Bat
I believe,
is
you
I
were.
was
back.
right at the
All
door. I
right.
was on the same square as him.
Sweet. Oh, didn't do that. First time you get there. Cool. All right, that is back. What is Calico doing?
Bat is flying as far as he can just to get better visual.
Okay. Roll me or show me where you're going. Okay. Roll me perception check.
18 plus 1, 19 again.
Okay. So you fly into the room and you see a like large storage area with a bunch of barrels and shelves with various like potions and bottles on them. What appear to be mostly empty. The barrels appear to be fairly dusty and unused, although there are some newer like what's it called, like crates and stuff. So it looks like there is some sort of shipping going through here. As you get around the corner, you do see a guard that appears to be dressed in desert attire, which is a little bit different than the guard that was in front. The guard that was in front, Calathil, roll me a history check.
Hold on, sorry. 14 plus, I want to say my history is like 8 or something fucking stupid.
Okay, cool. So like 20-ish, 22.
14 plus 5, 19.
19, okay. The guard that Joey and Batty are currently engaged with, and the guard that was at the directly inside of the gate, they are both what appear to be Daggerford guards, dressed in their uniforms, in their armor.
That's
and
weird.
As you round the corner, you pass an individual wielding a spear, who has a very, very long, that is dressed in desert attire, excuse me. And as you round that corner, go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw. Okay.
Would that be, I don't know. I rolled off of my character sheet.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay, cool. And that actually has better dex than me, so I don't think it would matter.
Okay, cool. So you just as soon as you round the corner, you see like a pretty, very large human that is standing at another door that appears to just be barred. It doesn't have an additional seal on it like the first door does. And he yelps and swats his hand at you as if to hit you, but you're able to dodge out of the way quickly and kind of keep your distance from him. And you also saw that there is some sort of chest in this room too.
How high are the ceilings?
Probably about 8 feet, because you're up a little higher in the cavern now. So 8 to 10 feet.
But yeah, probably high enough that if I went up there and just stuck my little body to the ceiling, he wouldn't be able to swat me.
Probably he's not that tall. It is a
okay,
human.
Cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna go up and roost then.
Okay.
And end my turn here.
Cool. Sick. That's a sick turn. Third, you're up.
Okay. So she's still killing time behind that door. There's nobody to stab. Wait, how's Yosef doing with this? I got sidetracked. How's Yosef doing with this guard?
They are locked up right now. He is still wrestling.
I think I can risk going over there and tying them up.
Okay.
Tying the guard up.
I should still have Spirit Guardians active unless it's been 10 minutes.
Okay.
Just BTW.
Alright. I'm gonna use my rope from my explorer's pack.
So to grab him and roll him up, roll me a strength check first with advantage to grapple him. And I'll give you advantage because he is currently engaged.
That's sweet.
And has a knife in his thigh.
Advantage, so +3. And the second roll was 7. 22.
22. Okay, yeah. You definitely grab him and pin him, and then roll me a survival check for the knot to be tied on.
I got a 17.
17. All right, cool. Yeah, you tie him quite tightly up and just kind of toss him aside. As Yosef, you can regain your feet, kind of dust yourself off at this point. As fair.
Can I kick him in the stomach?
I don't see why not.
It's a last little fuck you.
Yeah, you do that.
I get my dagger back, by the way.
Okay, you do that, and as soon as you do, a silver chain falls out of his armor and just kind of hangs down on his neck.
Yoink.
You gonna snag that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you snag it, and it appears to be a what's it called? A Zentarum necklace.
A what necklace?
Zentarum. It's got a circle on it, and there's a C in the middle of the circle. It's the thief
What does that
faction
mean?
you guys learned that these guys are essentially the thieves guild in the Sword Coast.
Yeah. They're
Would they be mad if I took this?
I mean, they're thieves.
Taking it. Fuck.
I
this
feel like
guy.
that's the best way to get a membership is to just take it.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
These are
you've,
not Robin Hood type thieves.
yeah, you
These are
currently
just
have
thieves.
yourself a low-level thieves chain.
Cool. Take my dagger back for sure.
Okay.
And then spit on his face. And then walk away.
All right, it's Farragut's turn. Yeah, it technically wasn't your turn, but I'll allow you to pick it with stomach just for the sheer.
That's what I'll do on my turn.
Our guard friend is super tied up at this point. Super tied up. Batty, what do you want to do?
Sorry, I'm having chronic pain issues trying to drag my partner to the right pill. So I'm gonna. This guy in front of me is still alive, right?
Yes, he is pinned and hogtied by Joey.
All
So
right.
he's incapacitated.
I'll whack him. Ibuprofen is fine, babe, as long as it doesn't have caffeine. Sorry.
No, you're good.
So I'll just use roll 20 because my cat stole my dice.
Okay.
15 to hit.
Wait, you're attacking this guy? I'm having for like bundled for questioning.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just stand down and look intimidating.
Okay. We're pretty much holding
so-
action at this point. We're out of an attack encounter, but we're still in initiative because of like what's happening currently.
All right, then I will roll intimidation.
Okay. Yeah, with advantage for sure.
First one's an 11. Second one is an 18.
Yeah. So this guy was screaming for help. He has gone completely silent at this point, and it's just like looking up at you and Joey, like just completely terrified. Cool. Is that going to end your turn?
Yes.
Okay, Yosef, you're up.
Yeah, so definitely the things I said before. And then I would like to also search the bodies for the key to this cage of the horse.
Who are you searching?
All of the bodies, if that's possible.
Okay, that's fine. Roll me investigation.
I don't know if it matters, Yosef, in case you just didn't hear it earlier, but Tizzy is pointing out that the key is somewhere not this direction.
Oh, Sag. Never mind.
Yeah, that was in game, so yeah, you would know about that.
But you're still welcome to search the bodies. That
You
also
can
still
still
feels
loot.
Yosef-y.
Yeah, you're still welcome to
could
loot. Absolutely.
So, alright, well, I'll still loot.
Okay.
Might as well take the second.
All right. Investigation 18. All right, cool. Yeah, you find a longsword +1 on these guys and a cumulative 75 gold.
How do I math 91?
What map?
16 plus 75, 91.
Yes.
Yeah. Very good at math. And then longsword +1.
Longsword +1.
What is a longsword? Is that 1d10 or
D8, I believe.
can I
It's a
two-hand it
D10
for?
if you two-hand it. Yeah,
Is it martial?
it is.
Damn.
Oh,
He's not
finesse.
finesse.
Yeah, definitely not finesse.
Who wants it?
I've got a better one. Two better.
Maybe Batty will want it. They break
As
a
a
lot
backup?
of weapons.
Oh, I need it.
Yeah.
It is a fairly large longsword. If you, I don't know. I want to make a rule of thumb. If you have like 2 items like that, it's definitely going to be cumbersome. I'm going to slow you down a little bit.
I mean, hand it over. It'll be not your problem.
Long sword +1 added to inventory.
I mean, Betty do have a long sword. Strap up.
Lamau.
So
Okay.
silly.
Cool. Is that going to end your turn, Yosef?
Yeah, I'm gonna go over to the cage though.
Okay.
Let's look at the demon horse friend of mine.
Yep. And you and Tizzy are both just standing next to one of those rings with a chain on it that runs into the floor. And Joey, it's your turn.
I'm kind of away from it.
I would like to pick up this guard and I would like to carry him over to the cage, then throw him up against the cage.
Yeah, you do that. Roll me for strength, actually. That's pretty far. You gotta carry him.
I know it's not my turn, but just for the flavor of it, can I just like step out of the way casually whenever he comes over? It's like, yep, this is Joey.
This is happening.
I'd rather not be in the way.
Yeah, he just drags this guy hogtied like on his belly across the floor and like throws him up against the cage. And the guy's just gonna be like, "Stop! I'll do what you want. I'll tell you what you want. Just let me go back to my family."
Okay. I would like to say, okay, first off, what's your name?
I told you, it's Trevor.
Well, you didn't tell me. Your friends yelled it across the wall, but you didn't say anything.
I am Trevor of Daggerford. Please,
Oh.
I'm just here on assignment.
I'd like to say to ask Farragrim if he recognizes the guard.
Roll me history, Fairground. With advantage. Since you were in the Daggerford Guard.
Dude, it's not a recognizable
He
guy.
ain't never met a bitch named Trevor.
You have never met. This also does look like a fairly young guard, so he may be a newer recruit. I think it's safe to assume.
Okay, and then I'd like to ask him, now I have a very important question for you that you need to answer correctly or I'm going to be upset. We're all going to be upset. If we let out this horse and say we have a pact with it, would it kill us still?
He's just gonna look up to you with like outright, just like aghast at you and say, "Well, I can tell you that we had 3 very, very powerful sorcerers in here, and it took them a great deal of time to get that horse into that cage. And letting it out would just be a waste of their time and probably, yes, your death."
Yeah, that's what I figured. I like to turn to the party and be like, guys, we really should not let this horse out, I think.
I was told specifically not to let that horse out of its cage. Specifically.
Well, it doesn't really matter what you want anymore, because you might not even leave here alive.
Listen, kind sir, if you could just scoot me away from this cage so we can have this conversation at an angle where my belly button hair isn't being burned away, I would surely appreciate it.
Well, I wouldn't have liked it shot with a crossbow bolt, but that didn't happen either.
Well, like I said, I'm just doing my job.
Well, I'm just doing my job, sir.
He's just going to mumble to himself, "This is not worth the overtime."
Okay, you mentioned overtime. Who's paying you?
Well, Daggle needed some extra hand. Apparently, he didn't bring enough guards from Neverwinter to fully staff, so a couple of us volunteered.
Okay, have you heard of a drawer?
I have never heard that before.
That it will go a drow.
Drow, honey.
Drow.
I'm pretty sure that's what I said.
Oh, yes, they come in every once in a while. There were quite a few of them a few weeks ago, but there's only about 10 of them left here. They're finishing something up.
Okay, well, where are they, and what are they finishing up exactly?
They're further in. They're across the lake, if you will. But I don't have any more information than that. I've never even been further than this room.
So they're now behind that door?
The door that you pushed him off of?
Yeah, the door that like I just deceived the people behind.
Oh, no, the drow aren't in there, no.
Well, what's in there?
He's just
And how many people?
roll me persuasion. I'll give you advantage. This dude's hogtied next to a cage. He's just gonna look up at you, kind of defiantly, and say, "I've told you everything that I know."
Can I like push his chest with my foot so he's like pushing up against the cage like really hard for an intimidation check?
Yes, you do that, and it singes the hair off of his chest and deals 2 burning damage. Let's see that. Oh, he's up here. Okay. He's gonna say, "Fine, fine. There are about 5 of them in there. It's the treasury."
Oh, the treasury. Now, one final question, and you better answer this one real smart. If we let you go, are you gonna run around and tell people that we're in here right now?
Of course not. No. I'm gonna go home to my family in Daggerford and rejoin the guard and pretend like nothing happened.
I would like to turn to the party and ask, should we just let him go?
Insight check. Insight check.
Well, you can insight check him, so I asked.
I'll do the insight check, sure.
Okay. Bergrim learns nothing. He appears to be telling the truth. Seems like a stand-up guy. Okay, you got a 13, number 13. Ooh, 15 from Batty. Batty, okay. Anyone else roll
My
insight?
consciousness is inside of a bat.
Oh, that's right. That's right. And then Tizzy, are you rolling as well, Tizzy?
Oh, I was muted. Hell yeah.
All right, cool. Ooh, 17. All right, cool. Batty and Tizzy, you guys can definitely tell that this guy is full of shit.
Murder him. Murder him.
Please, if you just
Feed him
let
to
me
the
go,
horse.
I swear I'll never tell anyone else about this.
Should keep him with us.
Feed him to the demon.
We should keep him with us for insurance.
I assure you that's not necessary. I could just be
This
going.
guy doesn't have a wife. Look at him.
I have 2 kids.
He's a baby.
You may have 2
Not yet.
kids, but you don't got no wife.
Can I attempt to do the thing like in Dragon Ball Z where you like hit him with like a hilt of a sword and like to knock him out?
Yeah. Roll me for strength, not lethal damage.
So yeah, just no need to.
Because I'm having like bad ulnar pain. That's right. Through my butt.
That did not knock him out, unfortunately. You just banged him on the head.
Can I try again?
Okay, Batty will step
You
up
gotta
and
give him a
knock this
concussion.
Oh, yeah,
guy
no, that's fine. My
Yeah,
bad.
sure. Try again, Joey.
No, I want Batty to do it. It'd be more funny.
Okay, Daddy.
What we do strength. What's up?
Yeah,
Ooh,
strength,
that's
just
a-
not lethal.
Big plus. Alright, that's a 19. Nat plus 3. That's a 22.
22. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Joey, you just like bang him in the head with the hilt of your sword, and he's just like, "Ow! What the fuck, dude?" And then Batty comes back with her. And you are
I'm gonna do it.
there.
I'm gonna do it with my elbow.
Oh, you doing elbow? Okay, yeah. And then yeah, Batty just comes down with the freaking elbow and knocks him right out.
Well, that should probably do it.
So you got an unconscious Daggerford guard on your hands.
Yeah,
I'm
I'd like to move
bind
him.
him into a little backpack shape and just strap him to my back for now.
Well, I think we should probably just leave him. We gotta be out of here by the time he.
Okay, we'll leave him here. So I'll hog tie him and.
He's already hogtied.
Okay, I'll leave him the corner then.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's just like having a fucking terrible day.
Yeah, I'd like to move him away from the cage though, so he doesn't like continue to be burned.
Okay. That's cool.
That's on you.
Aren't you, sweetheart?
Well, I'm not actually gonna feed him to a horse because Joey's like a good guy, you know.
Yeah,
He wasn't
clearly.
gonna kill him.
Well, racist, but still a good guy, right?
He's not racist.
Tizzy,
He's
it's your
just
turn. That
he's
was
just
a longer circle.
unworldly.
Joe, can see Calathil's HP bar. Is she looking visibly messed up?
With
with it being a crit, I read it as like cut in the fucking side.
Yeah.
Under my scale, where my scale mail meets my
you would have
sword.
witnessed her get absolutely wrecked by that huge longsword. Essentially, she got hit by the big guy.
I don't know what's going on with her. Like, I don't know she's in a bat, but she has not moved or interacted with anyone in a hot sec. So I'm at least going to go over and pat her on the back of the shoulder and heal her for... I don't know how much she's damaged for, but I'm going to heal her for 15 and hope that's good enough for now, at least.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
I'm not taking anything as fun or eventful as Joey. That was beautiful. I'm just over here on standby.
Yeah, and not to mention Yosef's fisticuffs with that other guy.
Yeah. A plus
okay.
RP. I'm just over here with our catatonic friend, but it's okay.
Calthil,
Batatonic.
the bat. It is your turn.
Yeah, 15.
Batatonic. Also the name of my new punk rock band.
Okay.
So I was rereading Find Familiar, and apparently I'm supposed to go back into me.
Oh, you are now? Okay.
At the start of my next turn.
Next turn. Got it. Okay.
Which, like, so I'll just say I did it now. That's fine.
Okay, so you're no longer the bat?
I'm no longer the bat. So ironically enough, as soon as Tizzy heals me, she just sees me, like, cough up a little blood and, like, go back into my body.
Okay.
Be like, oh, fuck, I forgot how much this hurts.
You gotta
Okay.
get rid of the vision on your bat then.
Definitely
Okay.
thought that was going to heal you more than it would make you hurt.
No, it helped. I was inside of a bat. And then I came back into this body, and the bat body.
And your bat
Didn't
is
hurt.
still in that room now. I will say that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow,
I would leave Ravioli there. There are two more guards behind that door, and also two of them are Daggerford guards.
One of them is a Daggerford guard. There is
the one out here, and then the one in there, and then there's a big fucker.
Yeah.
And there's another door.
Well, there's 3 guards in there. Remember, there's also the guard that's dressed in desert attire.
Oh yeah, there's 3 behind the door.
Wow.
And then there's another door. There's a bunch of crates and chests and shit.
Calvo got hurt more than we thought. Maybe you should sit the rest of this out.
No, I was inside the bat.
Yeah, you're kind of delusional right now, Calithil.
Okay, Joey, shut up.
And I know that there's 5 guards in there because the guard just told me that I interrogated.
Maybe there's 2 more in the room after that room, but there's 3 in that room. I'm gonna stay sitting down for a minute.
Okay.
And I'm
Can I also, how much health are you away from full?
I'm sorry to cut you off,
Not
Calithil.
that bad. I'm at 33 out of 46. I'm okay.
Okay.
I just wanted to check and see if this archer is acknowledging anything or if they're just fucking off over there.
Oh, they're completely just fucking off over there. They're pretty far down the tunnel, like out of earshot of you guys.
Yeah. I think I'm okay. But yeah, there's more doors and more guards. What the fuck's going on in here?
Well, there's like, did you say 20 drow? Drow, sorry.
He said that they left about 10. Is what he said.
Okay.
About 10 of them now.
So there's about 10 drow, and they are doing a ritual of some sort. So I think we should just take the guys in the treasury, take all the loot, get the hell out of here. Come back when we're stronger. That's what I'm voting for.
We need to set the horse demon free.
We do not need to set the horse demon free.
It knows my name, and I made a
Everyone knows your name
it.
now, Yosef.
Can I try to yank on one of these rings and see if they move
made
at all?
a pact with me.
I'll say that we're out of initiative, yes. And yeah, Calithil, go ahead and yank one of those rings.
What is that? Strength?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, roll me for strength.
I rolled 18 plus 0. I'm I need
Okay.
to switch my die.
Okay, so 18's pretty good. You pick up the ring and pull it, and with a pretty decent amount of force, it does move about 6 inches. You can feel it kind of like move towards you, and you hear like a clicking noise and the sound of a bunch of like mechanisms working, and a rumbling as a small bit of light with about like a 4-inch gap appears below this wall over here, and you also hear a rumbling sound coming from over in this direction over here as well. You see where I'm being here?
South.
South. Yep. But other than that, it only lives at about 4 inches, if that, maybe even 3, like barely at all.
Do we yank all the chains, guys, or do we want to leave while we're ahead?
We do not want to release this horse.
It knows my name.
I don't know if it's gonna release the horse. I kind of want to see what it does, though.
Let's do it. I'm so curious. Let me get on this chain right here.
All right, finger chain. Peregrine. All right, Calvin's over there. Peregrine's over there. Cool.
If they want to
Peregrine, roll me
move,
some strength.
Batty will move over to this chain and pull.
Yeah.
I will join a chain as well.
Joey would like to stand by the entrance and pull out his magic carpet and get upon it.
Okay.
And strength.
Joey's a little bitch boy.
Joey's got brains.
14 for Peregrine. Okay. Batty, roll me for strength, and Tizzy, roll me for strength. You guys are also pulling chains. And Tizzy, the only other chain is over here. Okay. Peregrine and Tizzy are having some trouble getting their chains to move, unfortunately.
I mean, Yosef and Joey could get
Batty,
in to help us.
you pull yours, and it moves about 6 inches, and you hear a click and a bunch of mechanisms moving in the floor beneath you. And then the wall over here raises up another like 2 or 3 inches, so there's about a 6-inch gap
Okay,
now below
below
the wall over here.
I'm gonna move to the next chain though and go, Tizzy! All chains must move up to move door.
Okay,
And I'm
so you're
gonna move and help Tizzy on their next turn.
okay. You let go of your chain, and as soon as you do so, the wall falls back down 3 inches, and now there's only like a 2-inch, 3-inch gap below it now.
Okay, Trevor would like to go to Batty's chain and help out now that he sees it's not going to release the dragon.
Okay.
The horse.
Then I'll go. I guess Tizzy doesn't need. As soon as I hear it click back down, I'll move back to my chain.
Okay.
Oh, then I'll go help the one that failed. Who's the fail? Oh, I'll help Farragut.
Tizzy failed, and Peregrine failed.
Yeah, I'll help Farragut. And put
So
away the
I'll
magic carpet.
hoist mine back up to the point I had it.
Okay. You're gonna have to re-roll me a strength roll, actually.
Cool. I can do that.
Oh shit. I think I rolled prematurely. Sorry.
That's even better. That is a 21.
21. Okay. Yep, that works out. Tizzy, you're gonna re-roll for a 13. Unfortunately, you are unable to move your chain, and Farragut also the same, unable to move the
But
chain.
plus my 7.
Oh, 7. Oh yeah, plus. Wait, hang on. Joey, which one do you want again?
Farragut's.
Farragut's. Okay. Yosef and Farragut together, you are able to click that now 3rd chain back into place because Batty got theirs into place. And the wall has now risen to about a 10-inch height at this point now. About high enough for a small person to maybe like army crawl underneath it, potentially.
Chopped in half.
And Yosef, from where you're at, you can see some light coming from this wall over here as well.
Question. Can I get advantage or another bonus for the powerful build thing? Because I count as large for lifting and pulling and push.
Oh, yeah,
Or I guess
sure.
it doesn't say pulling.
It doesn't say pulling, but I'll allow it. It's just like, it's a full
It's a
body
lift.
exercise. It's a lift.
It's a lift, a drag,
It's
like
a fucking cable machine, man. It's like a sled.
let me roll worse. Oh well, okay.
Okay. Oh, even with the advantage, unfortunately, Tizzy is still unable to get their ring out
Hey,
of the
Yosef, bud.
floor.
Yeah,
You want to help, friend?
I'm just resting my eyes.
Would you like to help Tizzy pull the chain?
I rolled a 15.
What chain are you on?
The one that Joey's not on.
Okay, so you're on Tizzy's then? Okay. If you rolled a 15 and you rolled a 14, you guys are able to click your, what's it called? Your chain into place. And when you do so, the wall rises up to about a 6.5 foot doorway. Hang on a second. And you are able to see the entrance to an alternate tunnel down this way. And there is now a bunch of rock fell away from this wall over here. And there is some sort of like wooden door with like wrought iron bars on a small window on it over here.
Cool, now we can get the key to set the dragon free. Or the horse free, sorry. The demon.
I have a question.
Sure.
It's 8:30. I'm totally down to keep playing, but also I really need to go to the bathroom.
That's fine. Is everyone else down to keep playing, or do you want to end it here? Also,
Virgo seems like they're in significant pain.
Okay, cool. That sounds like a good place to end it then. Just to clarify this before we go, though, is everyone letting go of the chains again, or are we hanging on to the chains still?
I am not letting go.
Okay.
I would like to test, like, slightly test to see if I let go, if it will snap back. Or if Farragram's, now that I helped pull, he can hold it there by himself.
Okay. You let go a little bit on yours and give it some slack, and it does start to drag Farragrim back from his position, and the door does close back down to 10 inches again.